Yo. Welcome to Sweet 23 Podcast. Another episode. We live again. How y'all doing today?
We're doing good. I'm doing good.
That's good. I'm your host, Big John. I got my co-hostess with the mostest in the background.
Hey.
We're going to get that camera working over there soon.
No, we not. Let me get out the
way. All right. So we have full house today. We're gonna start off with introducing everybody. To my left, I have
Trinice.
How you doing, Trinice? Welcome back.
Thank you.
That's good. To my right, I have
Leah.
How you doing, Leah?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Who else I got over here?
Tay motherfucking Spears in the building. I'm Tay Spears.
Well, hey guys.
Just stay with the E.
I'm glad I don't have y'all sitting next to each other this week. So
why they finna fight?
No, I'm talking about Tay and Tay.
Oh,
that way
we was doing that.
We can properly differentiate.
Yeah.
Like Tay who?
It was always talking to her though. It was never me. This ain't my space. I gotta remember. Like,
talking to you.
You get food.
Big OJ over
People brought food. Like, hey, this for Tay. Like, I'm looking. Like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
I want to start off a little bit because we usually talk about how our weeks go and our weekends go, man, and we had some crazy shit happen this past weekend in the city. Senseless act of violence, man. Rest in peace to the people who lost their lives. I was actually supposed to go out Friday night on Water Street. I was supposed to be at Link though, but I ain't finna make it like it was no. I got this feeling, you know what I'm saying? But like, I just wasn't really feeling it, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of glad I stayed home. And it's just like, especially coming off my birthday, I've been trying to like get in the mood to celebrate, and I really kind of ain't been in it, you know what I'm saying? But man, that shit happening, man, really kind of, it was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And we just don't need those type of things happening, man. So rest in peace again to them, man. And outside of that though, how was y'all?
Wait.
Wait.
Rest in peace to them, and also that little boy, that little autistic boy whose father shot him.
I seen that.
When did that happen?
The other day, or that was maybe it was over the weekend as well. They posted that video too.
So I did see something about was it the 4-year-old?
Yeah.
So yeah, I did hear about that. The 4-year-old got killed, unfortunately, and they said that all I saw was that 2 people were arrested and they did share the same name as the child, from what I heard. So that's a very unfortunate situation too.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it was real. It was. That's really all I seen about it. I ain't seen nothing about it since, as far as like nothing about what happened, how it happened, or whatever, anything like that. So.
Probably because so much shit was happening.
Yeah,
so
it's been a lot going on.
Yeah, so that was the mother actually act like it was a drive-by shooting or something. Wow. But luckily the neighbors were able to say exactly what happened. So,
yeah, man, we live in a different era these days, man. You can't really get away with nothing like you think you can. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Yeah, and then a little boy getting kidnapped. That was crazy.
I'm
not sure though. They didn't confirm if it was the twin brother that stole him.
I don't know if I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he was.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I think he went with some, like he had something to do with it. I don't know if he was, you know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to say he was the one that grabbed him out. I didn't know. I didn't think that was true.
I heard the one that grabbed him is still out here.
Oh, okay.
Nah, that's the light skinned one.
The light skinned wasn't the one that grabbed him. He was the one.
They said it was 4 people in the car. So it was just those 2 of them.
The one that is in jail, from what he's saying, he was the one that was bringing them back because he wasn't with them taking the kids.
Oh, okay. That's what he was doing.
That's what he's saying. He the first nigga, he the first nigga to talk, so he can have it however he wanted to have it. So
I'd be like, I had nothing to do with that shit. Yeah.
No, definitely not. But yeah, it's just a very unfortunate situation, man. You know, we still getting information about what happened with that situation. You know, it was a lot of commentary
Going on.
yesterday and today about, you know, the second video that came out and how everything played out in the video.
How he ran and left his son to daddy.
Well, I'm happy he was found because.
Nah, is there,
No, I'm just saying.
flag
though.
on the flag.
No, definitely flag on the
I'm
flag.
The daddy ran.
So that's the new video.
They
That,
said
Yeah.
he ran in the house.
No.
locked the door.
It's so-
no, so it's so much that goes on. Like I really be like, it's unbelievable. Like so sometimes when seeing the news and stuff, I barely watch it.
No, like
but I
we-
know what be going on.
like
but
no,
I'm
we
just
seen
saying,
the
like,
video. He definitely
so I
ran.
be like, is this, so but when you see stuff, I'm like,
He
is this like how do you dissect that? Like, is this like what?
dog,
A lot of
somebody
people
else
are
was at the
very
beach.
controversial about it. Like, well, he shouldn't have, or he was. You know, it was a lot of people. You know,
My opinion was he
a lot of
just-
opinions about it.
My opinion is just he just wasn't emotionally attached. Like people think people have kids and then there's parents. As a parent, you are going to shield your child.
Yeah.
As a
That was a clock.
you know what I mean? Is a somebody that had a kid. I don't know that little nigga like that. I'm gonna make a new
Like,
one.
yeah.
That's probably how we
Yeah.
there
That's
was no
how.
emotional attachment there. He didn't even look back.
And I noticed. I know silence your phones. I noticed a lot. I noticed a lot of niggas though is the ones saying like, you don't know what you would do in this situation and this and that's like it's so frustrating because it's like if you don't know what you would do in a situation when your child needs you,
How?
like you
He
hear,
was 7.
No, I'm saying how though.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
how do you not?
what's
It's-
instinct? Like,
I would have
The
got that
instinct,
whooping
is,
ass.
the instinct is if I hear my child saying daddy, 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 if I took off the first time, which is already a violation, I know my
Right.
son out here.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all type of stuff. Hey,
Right.
hey,
Right.
let my son.
Because instinctually, you might initially think like flight.
But
you know
if
what
I
I'm
hear
saying?
my
But-
son yelling "daddy," though, when I heard that the first time, that's what killed me and
Yeah.
had me up all night. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we gotta find this
Yeah.
little boy. If I hear that immediately, it's up.
Yeah.
I gotta protect my son. And then when he said he said specifically, I thought I was being robbed. I didn't think they were taking my. Even more so, nigga, give him the shit then,
Yeah.
and make
That's-
sure your
that's
son be
really-
safe.
You're
Right.
that self
wow, and it's like that's.
And I guess my other thing too is that like, you know, he did manage to run in the house, but you ran in the house, you locked the door. Like I have
Oh.
He locked the door.
And then came back out with no heat at all.
Okay.
that was my thing.
Like, you ain't
you,
come
you
out
didn't
with
come
shit
out. You
either.
didn't come out on a gun.
Came
you,
out with more niggas.
you thought you was being robbed. You probably be on some street shit. So why didn't you?
Yeah.
Like your first instinct should have been like, let me go get my pistol at least. You know what I'm saying? You come back out empty-handed and you slapping the car.
You ain't got no.
You should have came back out with your pistol and hopped in your car and found out where the Jeep was going.
Mm-hmm.
At the least. You know what I'm saying?
He
Like after all of that. Like
for the ladies in the chat, I mean, not this chat, but just the chats, period, that
Yeah.
are like, oh, you don't know. You got to know that nigga ain't helping you either.
Right.
So every man you see stands talking like that, they're not
Yeah.
protecting you
They're not.
either. So
Yeah.
Because that should
everybody
be
for
instinct.
themselves, right?
no,
That
that's
should be
facts.
instinct.
I can't trust nobody that say I don't know what I would do
Yeah.
in that type of situation.
Yeah.
I can't because how can I trust being around you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know certain things where it's like I don't know what I do. If I got cheated on, I might say this, but I don't know how I will handle that. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, based on how I feel about the person. If this happened, I don't know how I will handle this, but somebody run up on me with guns and my child is right here. I gotta know how I'm gonna handle that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You say you ain't even pinched the bitch.
Didn't even jump in the car, shaking my head. Yeah, like that, and that's.
And I can see if you.
But you know, it's also been one of those things where it's been like, okay, somebody abducted a child, which is weird. You know what I'm saying? In a sense of like how it happened. You know what I'm saying? We had all this speculation about why we thought this might have happened. But it's just like you get to thinking now, it's like, okay, you just ran in the house, you let them grab your kid. Like, was it some other, you know what I'm saying? There's some other shit going on.
I thought the post that the mom made was weird too. She was like, "We're working with the police. We kind of know why this happened."
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you mean by that? Like, everybody's searching for your kid. What do you mean? We kind of know how this happened.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I think if somebody took my kid and, you know, I don't know, I guess under the circumstances where somebody hop out of a car that you think they chase you down, they run out with a gun, they grab your kid and get in the car. Yeah, you might know something about why
felt
that
like it
happened.
was-
You know what I'm saying? That's not
I
nobody's.
guess my piece is, why are you saying, yeah, we looking for the, stop doing that part. You get what I'm saying? I feel like the Amber Alert only went out because to appease the people of the
Yeah.
city. they knew that they didn't need that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they talked to the dad. Hey, you know what's up? What happened? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Something
You
like
got
that.
into it with your brother or something. I mean, I ain't gonna say his brother did it, but allegedly, you know, I don't know what you
Yeah.
had going on. You thought you was getting robbed for a reason. You know,
Correct,
something was
correct.
happening.
Exactly.
Correct.
That's kind of how I felt.
Because
Mhm.
to somebody was like, he probably thought that the brother wasn't gonna do nothing. I thought he was in a mask. How do you even know it was the brother? What are you talking about?
Right, right in the instance of it happening all like quickly, like there's no way you.
My
I don't
mind
know.
don't
I
even
don't
work
know.
like
I don't
that
know.
fast to be
Yeah.
thinking. I
Yeah.
hope they do so.
But you also and I guess that's the difference though. If you're doing shit that brings about this type of energy, you'll understand why this happened. You don't do that, so it's understandable for you to be like, I don't know why this happened. You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
about that for a second. Like,
Uh-huh.
unpack that. Back in the day when people sold drugs like a whole bunch or they did a whole bunch of scammy stuff,
Mhm.
just, you know, really popping their shit.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't put your family outside like you weren't on display, you know, accessible, I should
Yeah.
say. So I like post all this money and all this because you could get robbed.
Mhm.
And then if you're not gonna hold on to your children like that or make sure your family's protected, why are you doing that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That not just
Trying to
for
get out the
him.
street.
Well, why you?
But
I mean, you don't gotta be smart to post your money. You don't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Like, so all the things that you're speaking to, like, he doesn't have to have those characteristics to
well,
post
not
money.
him. I'm just talking about people in general.
Well, I guess I'm speaking to the fact that you said that like people don't do that, like, or people used to didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And what I could say to that is that people didn't used to have an outlet to do that. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but I'm
Like
saying,
there are
like,
outlets to.
when you went to Easter, everybody didn't have on a fur coat at the church, like not the whole family. You know what I'm saying? There was no, you couldn't tell.
I think.
I mean, you might have went to their house; they all had water
If
beds
you-
or some shit.
I knew people in the 80s and 90s who had money, and I could tell they had money.
But were
I-
they all outside?
outside, like
You at
what?
their house? Like, was you able to go to their house all the time or do? You know what I mean? Like, we didn't have a bunch of company
Correct.
growing up because of things that was going on. You know what I mean? But we was discreet, you know. And I thought that's how people.
attention is like
Yeah.
at all.
Nah,
People like attention is just and validation is so at an all time high. So
Mhm.
I think that's what it is too.
Yeah,
to be honest,
absolutely.
because I'm living in Milwaukee, and you know, like all the stuff that go on, you know, it's the real thing. So for you to, you know, you got diamonds and you flashing a bunch of poor people, or you like they hungry, they want to eat. You know,
Right.
like
Right.
I don't think it's not wise. It's not
Mhm.
wise.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay, but since we're done with crimes, solving crimes, it was everybody's weekend.
It was good. I had a pop-up shop.
How was that?
It was amazing, successful once again. Shout out to Pop-Up Shop Milwaukee.
I gotta make it down there. Like I be seeing a
Yeah.
lot of your stuff. I gotta make
Yeah.
it down there.
The next one is gonna be a fashion show.
Oh wow.
It's targeting makeup artists, boutiques, hairstylists, and it's gonna be a runway.
Oh, is it gonna be like a fashion designer or?
No. So any boutique that wants to be a part of it and showcase their clothes, they can also network with like the makeup artists and the hairstylists. And if you sell hair, you know, you could put it on the model. It's just something to collaborate. And then after they walk down the walkway, it's gonna form into a pop-up shop. So they're gonna sell what they promoted on the walkway, and it's gonna be a whole network
That's a good
collaboration.
idea.
Huh?
It's a great idea.
Thank you.
Okay, what about?
Me, what did I do? I didn't really do shit. I just spent time with the kids. We watched wrestling. It was a whole weekend of wrestling this weekend, so yeah, we just chilled.
John?
Again, I ain't really do too much. Like I said, I was out. I was actually playing some spades on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday I didn't do nothing. Dawson mad at me because we were supposed to go to the beach on Sunday. I just didn't call. I just avoided him basically. I didn't. I
y'all
wasn't
ready to get
interested.
To be let down on the podcast is crazy, though. I don't like how he just did you.
He'd be all right.
All right. So to get into the topic, go ahead.
So the topic today is good intentions. And we're talking about the intention.
That
Look,
shit
you're supposed-
extra loud.
Right.
My bad, y'all.
But yeah, speaking to the intentions of your relationship, you know what I'm saying? Things that you do it with intention, thinking that it is a benefit to your relationship,
Yeah.
and it could potentially be detrimental.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, so how do you guys feel about that?
I think good going into a relationship, anybody should go in with good intent.
let's not make it so general. What's something that you did in a past relationship to appease your partner
That's a good
that
question.
you did not necessarily want to do, but you did it to appease you, and it may have turned out.
To be like a clown. Let me see.
We backfired. Say not a
Or it was a disappointment.
it disappointed.
It was a disappointment. Come back to me.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I can speak to
Yeah.
you know, I was in a relationship in one of my more recent relationships. I something that I did in the relationship to appease her was I gave her the password to my phone. And I gave it to her because I didn't have nothing to hide. I felt like, you know what I'm saying? It was like this was during the COVID era, you know what I'm saying? Like we in the house, like ain't nobody doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm chilling, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And she was having these. I take that back. I really didn't intentionally give it to her, but I did give it to her though. But I was okay with giving it to her because, like, again, I'm not.
How did you accidentally give her your password?
Okay, so I'll explain. I used to have a computer, and the computer had a password, and
Same?
it was the same. And she was trying to do something on my phone one day, and I'm like, "It's the same as the computer." Boom, she had my password from there because we always use the computer to like watch stuff or whatever. Ultimately, it just ended up being a problem. Like her having the password to my phone, I thought was gonna be like, oh, okay, like I trust him, you know what I'm saying? She trusts me, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's one of them situations, and it was just like she was in that motherfucker looking for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was wild. Like she was in there looking for shit so much, and I knew that like when it finally kind of came to a head, I was like, she gotta just been going through my phone just any chance she basically can get.
Like you started getting obsessed with it.
Because what ended up happening where I noticed was that someone texted me who I hadn't, let's say like we ain't spoken like a year and a half, you know what I'm saying? And we just have flirty text messages, things like that. I'll be honest about that part of it, you know what I'm saying? It was a young lady that I know. And she texted me like, you know what I'm saying, randomly, like it was COVID, like, hey, how you been doing? You know, we talking about how shit been weird and shit like that, whatever. We text a couple of times and don't go, you know what I'm saying? It was nothing. She goes and like scrolls and like reads all the text messages and I don't delete nothing. So like it turned into like, well, y'all was talking a year and a half ago about oral sex, or you know, I forgot what it was. Something. It was sexual. It was sexually charged conversation. We were talking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was on that level. And I was just trying to explain to her, like, listen, I ain't had no intentions with this girl in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you worried about this for what? And it just like it was nothing I could say really that could make her feel good about the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Did you offer to like block the girl at all?
I did. Yeah. It came to it and it made sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, fine, whatever. But it was just like, now it's like, you're just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's something similar to that happened again, like somebody else, and I'm just like, okay, fine. Like, this is not gonna work. And I ended up changing the password to my phone, and she was so upset with me. But I'm like, you said you wasn't even going to my phone no more, so how do you even know I changed it?
Right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So just things like that, you know what I'm saying?
I could say me personally, I was in a relationship and I don't be caring about shit. So
What do you mean by that? Elaborate.
well, before I didn't care about shit. So I'm coming from like a 17-year marriage, right? Where I really didn't have to worry about nothing. My wife at the time was just an angel. I was the first person she ever slept with, the only person she wanted to sleep with. I didn't have to worry about cheating, nothing like this. And so we get a divorce. Because I wasn't the same. We get a divorce and I get into this new relationship and it's long distance. And because I'm so like green, she like, oh, my baby daddy's mom just passed. And you mind if I like go and like just spend some time with him while he, oh, I don't know what.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Me thinking, because I'm just so, you know, I don't care. I don't think somebody gonna cheat on me. I'm me. Like, and so and we texting throughout the time, like, hey, is everything okay with him? I'm being concerned with her and shit, like about the nigga. And yeah. Well, you know, I hope he gonna be cool because that's tough. I couldn't imagine type shit, right? And yeah, I later got like a message from a fake page telling me like, yeah, your girl fucked her baby daddy. And I asked her about it, and she was like, nah, whoever that is lying. And I'm green. I'm like, you know what? They is lying. They trying to fuck up our situation.
Never was you that sweet.
I'm sweet. Cause I ain't never experienced no shit like that.
You
Nah,
still-
nah.
you ain't learn?
So I later found out like a year later they going through like some shit with court with custody of their son and shit. And I find out she's doing it in my living room. It's like the
Zoom meet.
yeah, the Zoom meeting with the court. And it came out in the Zoom meeting. I'm in my room
Oh, that is.
and I'm just hearing so much shit like to the point where I'm like, man, let me close this motherfucking door. I don't want to hear all this shit.
I'm saying it was part of his testimony.
He said a lot.
Damn.
He said that she told him that damn, I hope she ain't. She told, yeah, fuck that. She did, she did that shit. Yeah.
He slipped up.
Somebody tag her in the comments. What's
So,
that?
so he was like, she told him. She didn't tell me this. She told him,
Oh, funny.
like, look, if you still want to be with me, you just got to reckon. No, I'm gonna be with Tay too. So
What?
you just gonna have to deal with that. She didn't bring that to me. She know that's not.
Player.
Yeah, but she like, and he felt so disrespected by that. Like, yo, how you gonna tell me some shit like that? Boom. So I think he really made the fake page and hit me like, boom,
Yeah.
wow, that's really gay. But
Fake
I'm
page
sure
is
he did.
crazy.
fake page
I'm
is
sure he
wild.
did.
And
Sure
so not only that, right? So I'm still green, the same person. We get over that. I'm like, because it happened like a year later. When I found out, it was like a year later, and we was just dating for like 2 weeks when that happened. So I'm like, you know what? Ain't shit.
Yeah.
We cool. He like bitches,
Mm.
and I'm like, that's cool. They ain't gotta have shit to do with me. Whatever you do with the girls, let that stay over there. And you know, I'm over here. So your relationship with the bitches is your relationship with the bitches, and then just don't disrespect me.
Right.
Right. Good intentions. My intentions is like, I want my girl to be fully satisfied. If she like girls, I'm not finna turn into a girl to satisfy that need. Go fuck with the bitches when you want to.
Really?
Don't fuck with no niggas, but fuck with the bitches when you want to. Just, you know, just don't disrespect me. Well, my good intentions turned into the bitches hitting me up with subliminal posts and
Oh, like they wanted her.
they wanted her. They making songs about me and shit. Like, yeah,
These
yo,
tracks.
your little boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
They don't know you get busy, do they?
Hey, I put in the comments with the think emoji. Like should I write? But yeah, so my intentions
But then
was
you can't be like, you know, remember Young Dolph was this Yo Gotti for beef with a dyke. You can't be
Yeah.
That ain't cool.
Oh, did she like studs or was it more like?
Nah, she like the same type of girls that I
Oh,
would like.
okay.
Okay.
It's just that I didn't want to, because I'm like, I want to respect the relationship.
But
so
you
it's
didn't want
like,
to interfere.
I
Like,
didn't want to interfere with her
Like that though. That's
because
like
I felt like it's a bitch. Well, let me not say that.
right.
It's a woman.
You just said bitch 20 times.
I get that from John low key, y'all. This nigga,
Wow.
I do low
Damn.
key.
Yeah, you do.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, John.
Ain't that a bitch?
But look. So my intentions was like, I just want my girl to be happy. I want her to be satisfied. I want everything to be good. And it just turned into a lot of drama. And then when I came to her about the situation, like, yo, the girl done hit me up, showing me this. She got mad at me.
Mm.
Like, and was, turned around on me. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Like, so yeah, it's just another situation where my intentions is
Oh.
I'm trying to be, you know, a good boyfriend and make
was
sure
just
you
sweet.
good.
That was crazy.
I was,
That was too sweet. I mean, I ain't judging you though.
you judge. Judge. Yeah.
But that was a pure explanation about having good intentions.
Mhm.
Y'all don't got none yet?
I think just being too nice, being too understanding. Past relationship, he really didn't have his shit together. And, you know, I went in being understanding, you know, I was the money winner or the money,
Breadwinner, baby.
the breadwinner. Thank you. And you know, I'm like, whatever you need to get you on your feet. If I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock, take you to your job, back and forth, whatever. He got a job at Domino's, was driving my car. You know, I'm thinking like,
He irritated.
Okay, doing deliveries.
yeah, right.
he's
Because
delivering,
his
all right.
proposal. Look, I'm gonna get to that.
He dropping dick off.
That's crazy. Yeah. So
got one.
Yeah, so I'm
Tell the
like,
story, John.
Oh man, my bad.
Right.
Jumping the gun.
so I'm like, you know what, whatever. And his proposal was like, I'll make this much money, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then the iPhone I bought him, right? I'm like, okay, you coming home pretty late, you get off at this time, but it's taking you a long time to get home. And he like, well, I'm stopping at my mama crib, getting some food from her house, but I'm cooking. What you stopping and getting some food, and then you not even coming in for food for me? You eating in the car? Like, where's the food at? So things just wasn't adding up. So I got to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm done, whatever. So I ended up kicking him out. And I'm like, give me that phone. Where you going with that? Give me that phone. What we doing? So he thought he was deleting the whole iPhone. The dumbass nigga just took the password off the phone. So then I seen everything. And he was telling girls like, she's sleeping in the bed, I'm sleeping on the couch, what's up? I seen another girl saying, thank you for pulling up on me and smoking with me. And he like, yeah, I was trying to fuck. All this shit. And I'm having good intentions, letting you use my truck.
Wow.
Letting you
just help you
yeah.
out, And then they say it ain't no good women out here though.
Exactly.
Or it ain't like, no support.
Exactly.
So from black women, I would say.
Exactly. So then after the whole relationship, like I ended up, everything was in my name and I had to pay everything off. And I'm like, fuck. Like I was just trying to boss
Good
you up
intentions,
for real.
good intentions.
Yeah. Had good intentions and it turned sour.
What
But
did you learn?
what I learned?
Therapy session.
Look, what did I learn? What did you learn? No, I'm swearing.
Oh, yeah, what did you learn?
Yeah.
What did I learn?
Yeah.
To not be so naive.
I could say the same.
Dang, so
And-
if you get with a lady now,
I'm not
she
finna,
like,
I'm not
I need to go pay respects to my ex.
no, see, it's boundaries. And so my thing
Oh,
is,
now you got boundaries. Damn, girl, you
good.
messed it up.
because look,
Boundaries.
look,
Yeah.
like even what John was talking about when I was like, did you block the chick? I believe that if you are in a relationship with somebody, I believe this. Everybody else ain't gotta believe this. The people that you were with prior to that person should not have access to you
I agree.
at all. And because it just caused problems. And we may think because we're naive as guys that, oh, I had a whole girl talk about how like she was in support of my relationship that I dealt with. Like, oh yeah, y'all so cute together, boom, boom. And I'm like, oh, that's dope. She for us. She can stay around. And the bitch wasn't really for us. She was trying to sneak in or do some little conniving stuff and do like weird stuff to my lady at the time. And so it's like, nah, dead all that shit.
But you was okay with it at the time.
At a time because I didn't know no better.
Okay.
And so when you go through experiences, you learn like, okay, yeah, I should have had that boundary.
So my question to you is, if someone's, let's say you guys had a mutual friend and then that mutual friend started to find your girl attractive, are you okay with them doing what they doing and respecting that? Or was that a boundary? Like, no, we all cool, what you doing?
Everybody should find my girl attractive. Me finding out that you find my girl attractive is crazy. How did I find that out? Like, did you express that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a violation.
Oh,
Yeah.
if the dude express.
The dude expressing that he's attracted to
No,
my
I'm
woman.
talking about a girl.
Oh, a girl.
Yeah.
So that I don't know fuck about that. I still don't care
Oh, so
about
you
the women
saying a
thing.
dude.
I
Okay,
still,
okay.
And so my thing is, even with that, like I feel like boundaries still need to be had, and it's difficult to have boundaries with people who are not in your relationship because they're not bound to
Bounce
those
anything,
boundaries.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
They can act however they want to act.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, hey, make sure ain't no disrespect. This bitch ain't got to listen to that. She
Yeah,
can disrespect me
he
when
ain't
she
got no
wants to.
voice.
No, I love disrespecting relationships. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You liked it? You toxic.
That's a whole nother.
I don't.
Make sure y'all like, comment.
Every time I say something crazy, she always want to motherfucker subscribe. No, but
Look, press the button, please.
put something. Brr, 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 brr. Are you damn right?
Wait, what did you say? You said you like
Disrespect.
disrespect?
He liked disrespecting.
I
his
just, I
relationship.
don't know. For some reason, I tend to find myself attracted to women in relationships. I don't know why.
That's disrespectful.
Definitely.
Yeah, once I
What do you
do some type
define
of
as
pursuit,
What do you define as disrespectful?
Oh my god.
Pursuing-
This is such a
pursuing
pain
somebody
turn.
who's in a relationship.
Okay, mine is.
Go ahead.
So before we get to you, you like your
Okay.
girl spicy.
No, actually, I don't.
He don't.
I don't.
He like
really
his
don't.
girls cheaters. That's what he like. He
I
like.
don't. I don't.
You like a challenge.
No, I
So
don't.
if he finds women that are in relationships attractive to the point where he's going to pursue them, that's what the intent.
I
of them-
want-
No, he wants them to ruin things. Like he wants you to be good. And
Yeah.
then he wants to turn you around.
Yeah.
To be what?
So they weren't cheaters, they were manipulated into cheating. Does that make
You
sense?
can't be manipulated.
I
into cheating.
manipulate. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
No, no,
whoa.
no, 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 no.
Lost.
You cannot be manipulated into cheating. We're not gonna get.
If
we're not-
somebody tries to make you feel good,
You shouldn't. It shouldn't have been room for you, that person to make you feel good in the first place.
I don't know what to tell you.
You do.
I don't cheat. I
Uh,
just see him. And I try to
I don't cheat either.
I
I
try
don't
to
cheat
stop
either.
him.
I cheat with. I don't cheat. I cheat with. It's a
I try to
difference.
stop him.
Yeah, it's much different. Talk about yours though, Tay Tay.
I've been dated in a couple years.
Oh,
I mean, been in a relationship in a couple years.
You've been dating niggas since I known
just
you.
corrected it.
I'm like,
I'm the dater. But
Serial dater.
what I learned to do during my dating experiences is not take these niggas to the places I like to go.
Mm,
That's a problem.
yeah. Cause nigga, I'm done talking to you. Now I pull up to my favorite spot and see your car outside. It's crazy.
It's weird. Like,
Like, what you doing here with your new bitch? Everybody like, this
Oh,
motherfucker
yeah,
nice. Like, shit. I remember when you brought me here. This motherfucker real nice. Shit, I thought-
yeah, I don't want to do that. Like places that are fun, like my meat places. I don't want.
What are your good intentions? You're talking about dating and shit.
My
Like,
good intentions was I took them there saying, "Hey, this is where I be at."
And then it turns
What was
sour
the
because them
intentions
niggas
behind
stay
that,
there.
To let you know that I'll be doing nothing when I go to these places. It's just fun, you know. I'm just having a good time.
Oh, so
And
they-
I'm not on nothing. I ain't want to see nobody in particular. So my good intentions was bringing you to my fun place, and you ruined that for me.
got you.
Like,
I see where you coming from. I see where you
know?
coming from.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lux, man. Don't have no girlfriend around there. Anyway,
That's terrible.
so how do y'all think some of these things can be handled differently? How can we approach them like in a different light as far as making sure that we're having good intentions but also still protecting ourselves, and you know what I'm saying, and like making sure that
I
we're
would
not.
kind of say I was gullible like Tato, because I don't ask a lot of questions because I feel like what you need to tell me, you should just openly
Yeah.
tell me.
Mhm.
And like I had this thing too, like I like being at my house, so I'm not necessarily gonna be asking to do like, can I come over? Or you know, I don't do that. I
Yeah.
prefer to be at my home. It's convenient for me.
Right.
So there might be other things happening. You get what I'm saying? So I need to be more open to being at a man's house and things like that.
Why when a dude say I like to be at home, it's y'all think we just trying to fuck.
I mean, because you saying it the first day.
exactly.
I don't like.
I
don't like
people
leaving
like
the
being
house.
at home.
I don't like leaving the house.
But how are you gonna get to know someone if we gonna get to know you at your house? Because you gonna get freaky.
On court.
No.
You don't. First and foremost, someone coming to your home is not an invitation for sex. Let's
Exactly.
start there. Let's start there.
Yeah,
It
good.
can be a little too.
You gonna stay in the living room. I have game nights at my house.
That's
That's
different.
not-
But you
Well, yeah, that's other people. Like we having a game night. But
Staying in the living room is
Depends on
not
the
no
context.
savior because people be fucking on their couches.
no.
Uh,
I'm not coming over for a movie night if you having barbecue or something like that or game night. I'll come over
Yeah.
then. But you're not finna be like, yeah, it's cool over here. I got the lights in my room and all that.
Lights in my room.
Wait, that sounded too. That sounded way
Like,
too.
you been to my hospital?
No, she's never been. She's never.
and we never went on a date before. Like, and I'm just coming over to the house.
Yeah.
No,
It happens. It happens. Everybody don't listen.
but it just depends on.
You know what's so
what you want
crazy?
with-
There are
you know, what
there
your
are
intentions with the guy.
there are some women who really don't want to be outside for real, and they will be
And they
like,
are freaks.
They not freaks.
They're
They
not.
are freaks.
I've had people come to my house
They're
just to hang out, like
Yeah.
and not do nothing. Everybody's not fucking me, Tay. Like, relax. It's not what's happening out here. I think it's just I just think it's a scenario.
Out of 10 women that have come to your house right away, how many have you had sex with right away?
10 women.
Yeah, 10.
Right away? You saying right away?
Yeah.
First night.
First night, first week.
Yeah. First week.
Maybe.
Are y'all answer this question too?
Yeah.
Just answer the question.
I'll be out there.
Um,
Well, how many times have you went to a nigga house and you fucked in it? It don't have to be your
I
house.
don't know.
So why do you have this perception that
By
that's
the
what
time
happens?
I'm going, we already fucked.
I'm not giving no time frame, but I'm gonna say 4 out of 5 probably. But
Okay.
But
Jesus
it
Christ.
does not.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you was ready to hit the 10.
It happens more than it don't.
Listen, probably 10 if they let me. And like, I
See, but you
But-
try.
but-
You have to try in
You
order
open.
for them to let
if
you.
I don't initiate. I
can we-
never initiate that.
Can we
though.
start here? Can we start
Never
here?
initiate.
I don't.
if-
Sex. I don't initiate
Why?
because it get weird. Y'all get weird. I done seen it on Facebook.
Also, somebody could come over and you ain't gonna try.
No,
What you want me to do? What do you have to try?
I'm chilling. I don't leave the house, so I have a ball at home. I'm sure anybody that comes over will have a ball as well. So it ain't. Why do y'all think sex is the only thing that can take place in a crib?
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
I'm saying I just met you. It's been not even 24 hours.
It's just safe. I feel safe at home.
What?
Right.
I just feel safe at home.
Feel safe at your home?
Huh?
What about me?
I mean, that's understandable. And if you don't, then don't come.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Nobody's
Listen.
getting mad that if you don't come. Like nobody's like, you know what? Fuck this bitch. She didn't came. Not you.
No,
I'm just
no.
saying. She didn't come to my house.
I'm sure somebody has said that. But it's not that. It's the fact that dang, we had good conversation. I'm kind of feeling him, and then he just dumps that. You know what I mean? And it changes everything.
Yeah, like what about a date and let's go to a rooftop or
Yeah, like, and why is your house so open?
a
You know what I
picnic
mean?
or a drive-in movie theater? Like why your house?
you ever think about
in
that,
the
though?
living room.
Why my house is so
Yeah,
open?
why?
'Cause I
Like,
really don't
any
live
given
in
day,
my
I
house.
could sit with some ladies. Oh, John cool. Everybody like, you been in his house? He got that one.
So my thing is my house is always, even when I was a kid, my house was always the kicking the spot. And so like people who didn't have nowhere to go, like if a friend
So
hit
you
me,
like homeless?
no, I'm not just talking about women. Like if
Oh,
a friend hit me up and was
yeah.
like, "Hey, bro, I'm in a tough spot, nigga, pull up, nigga, you good."
Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Spears.
And so, and so, like my house has always been that.
Shout out
And
to
so-
that Foreman grill they used to have, dude.
yeah.
We really used to be in his house eating all the food. Like,
So my house
like,
is
it's
always,
always been
open
like
to,
that for real.
to everybody. I never had a fear of something happening because
Was he at? You was at Steve's house too?
yeah, he probably was around on them days. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, he was around them days. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Steve.
Nigga. Well, yeah. So you're right. Why is my house open? It's not so open, but I think I have pretty good discernment about people who I decide to deal with. And so the openness is rooted in me understanding that much. You know what I'm saying? That I'm inviting somebody over here, like I'm judging them based off of what I think they might be like, and I think I'm pretty good at doing that.
Y'all just watching. Y'all ain't asking no questions or
That's what
nothing.
I said.
That's because we need to get to the continuation. What happened on the first one
Oh shit.
Oh.
that we got to continue?
Shout out to the first episode, the last episode.
What's that part of the 5 heartbeats when he backed up?
Oh, over there looking at like, what is this? I like that first.
So part of what triggered this conversation.
Why you gotta be so messy?
I'm not being messy. We gonna support you. We gonna be on your side.
I don't. I'm
Shout
sorry.
Man, we just had a couple followers jumped in too. Shout out to Cretia. What's happening? So a big part of what started this conversation. Was that last week you were here? Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wait, was that me? I don't know.
I think that was you.
That
Yeah.
wasn't me.
Okay. Well, somebody last Tuesday,
For her.
Couch, same chick.
same spot, literally. But no, she spoke to the fact of her relationship is
Freaky.
slightly open. It's open with parameters. You know what I'm saying? And we were kind of getting off into like the aspect of, does this help or hurt your situation, so to speak? You know what I'm saying? But we didn't really get off into it. So so as far as that goes, you want to say anything about it first?
Let me see if I got a marching band button. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do. So
No, Phil take in. He don't know. He lost.
okay, so last week we were talking, and I brought up the fact because we were on the topic of cheating, why men cheating and blah blah blah. So I brought up the fact that I'm okay with being in a poly relationship or having fun with women with my man.
I don't think you said that last week.
I did. What I say?
Did you hear that last week? 'Cause I didn't hear that last week.
It's Polly now, baby.
Yeah,
I
you-
Okay.
definitely
No,
did
I
hear.
didn't say that.
With a tap on the shoulder. She look good.
So
She look good.
being more
Let's do it.
open in my relationship with my man.
Mhm.
So if we see a female, her ass fat, we both looking.
Mhm.
Or if we have a nice night out and we want to bring someone home, then it is what it is, and I'll be open to that. But so that's me filling you in.
Mhm.
But before we dive deeper into it, I do want to clarify
deeper.
some stuff that he wasn't the one who brought it to me. I was the
Talk
one who
about
brought it to him.
Got you.
Were you?
And yeah, I
Alicia
was.
said, hey.
I believe that.
And there was a few comments that kind of was like, the only reason why you're doing it is to prevent him from cheating. And no. And it's more so you gotta know who you're introducing that to, because a lot of men would abuse that.
Yeah,
Like
that's
they'll
what I'm saying.
abuse it. They'll find ways to manipulate you when you're too far into it. No, I was the one who brought it to his attention, and I would never bring that into a relationship when I know it may be a chance that you're gonna abuse it. And then you also have to have a conversation when you're making a decision like that, because that can mess up everything in your relationship. And there is situations where everything was going good and then you added someone to the dynamic and now it's toxic and motherfuckers are going behind each other's back, and you got to question, do you still love me, or do you love her more? You fucking her a little harder than me, and I see your facial expression when you fucking her and you don't look the same with me. So
A lot.
it turns questionable. So that's why I say that you have to know who you're dealing with, but you also have to tell your partner, look, this is what I'm willing to deal with. But once you start doing these things, it's a no. And you have to set those boundaries and you have to have those conversations.
Okay, so I have a question.
hmm
That was dope. Well said, by the way.
Thank you.
Why did you introduce that?
Because I like women,
Mhm.
and I'm open. That's something that I was always open to try.
And you're engaged, right?
I'm engaged. Yes.
All right. So what does marriage mean to your husband or your fiance?
Just going into one, sharing life together, sharing life together, being one. I would say that's the main thing.
And what's the goal of it for you
The goal.
of marriage?
The goal again is just, let me think on this before let me get my words together. The goal for marriage for me is to create a legacy. Because we have a little girl together, and I grew up in like a co-parent situation. Not a co-parent situation. Well, yeah, a co-parent, like a single household. So me having a baby was like, no, like me and you are locked in. Like we got to get through what we're gonna. And another thing with that too is I also knew who I was having a baby with. So I know the things that are I know I never dealt with cheating with him. Like he's solid, he's loyal, he's transparent. So I already went into having a baby with him knowing who he was. So that's why I'm like, marriage, we're locked in, or when we have a baby, we're locked in. So let's add marriage into the dynamic now. Let's have a legacy. I have businesses. I want to pass it down to our kids, becoming one, breaking generation curses and just investing in one another and, just living our life and being happy.
Okay. I think that's dope. And the reason why I asked that is because when you talk about intentions, there has to be a goal, right? If we're setting intentions, what's the intentions for? And so when I ask, why did you introduce this? The reason I'm asking that, because I'm wondering, does it meet the goal that you have for marriage? And can that be a hindrance to the goal? Not saying that it is. I'm not trying to mess up your situation, bro, whoever you is. But what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is, you here, so I can talk.
Yeah. Let's talk
What
about
I'm saying is, if the goal is like, so if my goal is to let me see, make $1 million, right? But I'm adding gambling to my situation,
Right.
right? It's like, okay, cool, that's your goal,
Mhm.
but how is this adding to? It's actually taken away from the goal.
Mhm.
Not saying that takes away from the
No, I get
goal,
what you're saying.
but it has the potential to,
They do.
because again, you can't control these other bitches
No.
and what they do.
Mhm.
And one thing I know about drugs is when you get a taste of something,
It's addicting.
it gets addicting.
Mhm.
Let them cook.
And and so what
For real.
you taking this dude who's a solid dude,
Mhm.
don't have cheating in mind.
Mhm.
He good. You ain't got to worry about that.
Mhm.
And you introducing him to new bitches.
Is that how that
Shout out to new bitches.
What?
that you introduced that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
said it was
I
her
brought
idea.
it
Out
up
of
my
nowhere,
idea.
he wasn't like, was he watching a lot of porn? And
No,
then he liked
it was me.
There was nothing that
No.
your
That's
dude
why-
wanted, just you. And
Yeah.
you said one day, what about me and somebody else? You
Yeah.
did that.
I asked them.
Really?
And like, don't
Yeah.
I remember last time.
Oh.
Last time I was like, remember she said she liked girls too.
Yeah.
So that's why I was kind of saying that, because it was
Mhm.
like
Because you have history with women, correct?
herself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
I do.
Okay,
But
yeah.
then I
Um,
would question for you, like I know that was like when you said 17 or whatever, but when you were saying like my girls can just go out, like, I don't care, they just girls, like, well, how does that like
Well,
make sense for you?
that it doesn't now.
That's too, like-
And the reason why is because
That's funny.
all of it adds up to I'm not enough. Right?
Mhm.
Like it's like whatever you was doing before then, you with me now.
Mhm.
And if I'm not enough, then just continue to be single, do your thing. You can still
Oh, y'all
fuck who
wasn't
you
in
want to fuck.
Hey, man.
No, we were at the
Thank you.
time.
And then
And when that was happening, but it caused problems. And although her intentions were cool,
Mhm.
my intentions were cool, it still caused problems.
Mhm.
so you kind of know from experience.
I know,
like,
yeah, from experience, it's like, damn, this ain't a good idea.
yeah.
This ain't a good idea.
Mhm.
Because although I'm thinking like, yo, this can work out, she gonna be good. Shit, I can be at the crib playing the game while she doing her thing over there.
Yeah. Not a
And
good idea. I was
But
listening
that's
to
where
though.
did you guys
Yeah.
have a conversation as far as boundaries and what to do and what not to do?
that's the thing. The boundaries we set.
Mhm.
That don't mean these hoes gonna keep up with these
But
boundaries.
fuck them. That's like
No, that's the problem. You fucking them.
no, but I'm saying like fuck the boundaries that they cross. It's for your girl to say, hold on.
You
like,
don't even. The thing is, you don't even want people in your life as far as friends that can be an interruption to
right.
your relationship. So to add bitches to be intimate with that you like, oh fuck them,
Mhm.
that can tarnish what you got going on. That's toxic because
it can only tarnish it if you allow it though.
that's
The flesh is weak.
no, and yeah, it is.
Some
I mean,
I don't even have a penis, and I
The
would
flesh is
just
weak.
have a ball with that.
yeah,
Like,
like,
and I'm just thinking about the endless things. That can happen.
And because he's not that type of dude,
Mhm.
you don't know how you're gonna respond to
What
it
did
once
he
you
say when
introduce
you
that to
said it?
him.
What did he say? What was his initial reaction?
I got a couple of responses to what he probably said.
What? What?
He was like,
He was like, well, okay, if that's what you want. my
So-
fiance, he's
Nah,
real laid
nah,
back. He
nah.
real like
I'm not laughing because I don't think that's what he said. I just think it's just a funny answer for some reason. I don't know why.
no, because he's real.
I mean, listen, that's you want to do.
Yeah.
My dude is like my.
Oh, my penis. Okay.
I mean, why wouldn't he be like, well, if that's what you want to do, you
Right.
know? But
So, but
he more
That's the
so
thing.
he goes with the flow, but
That
it's
is
can't
too
go
still
with the
flowy.
flow.
That
Yeah.
is too flowy.
because look,
It's not though.
every relationship I've been with outside of my ex-wife have brought up threesomes.
wow, that's more
Every
common
relationship.
though. And I mean,
And
that's
each
to each his
time,
own.
each time I said no. Do that mean I don't want a threesome? Not saying that. But if I'm single and I'm just dealing with some girls that I ain't got to worry about how you feel. I don't got to worry about this. It's a difference. With my partner, no, the fuck no. I don't want to do that because although I'm saying I only want you, why are we introducing a new bitch in
Yeah.
the situation then if I only want you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit. maybe because there could be a distinct difference in their situations for one reason, which
that's
is
because-
the solidarity of the person that you decided to introduce
Wait,
this
Chris
to.
Carter said that's a dangerous situation, but sounds fun as fuck.
But yeah, so she's spoken to the solidarity of her fiance versus his situation. Maybe she wasn't the person for him to be alive. And obviously, she showed that. You know what I'm saying? I think the biggest thing is that's always gonna tell anything is just time and experience. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't think it's a bad idea, huh?
You saying go ahead and gamble it?
I'm not saying go ahead and gamble it. I say,
But even if you have to think like I'm gambling my relationship by introducing this, don't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always a risk for anything that you do.
correct.
But we don't think it's
Yeah.
a gamble.
Yeah.
When
And,
niggas
and I
cheat.
guess that's the thing. Like you're saying, if you think it's a gamble, don't do it. But it's a gamble though.
Not really.
Think about it.
You gotta
You-
know. You gotta know
You-
who you dealing with.
Listen. If so what if he see a chick and you think she cute too,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all tell her, hey, we just want to have sex with you, and she decides, no, I'm actually gonna put some work in. I'm about to take your man. Okay, and he
And
starts
there's bitches
hey,
like that.
He wants you to call her all the time. You did mention Polly.
Mm-hmm.
He now wants to bring her in this party.
Okay.
Are you gonna be okay with that?
Do I know that her intentions is to take him?
Well,
Do
I'm
I
not
know?
gonna
Tell you
have to
that.
take him, join or take him, but she gonna join, and then she probably like, I'm gonna slide him on out of there. Because you said Polly is okay,
Yeah.
so she would join the relationship,
Yeah.
and if he introduced that to you, like, hey, I actually want her to be with us all the time. Would you be okay with that? Or
Yeah.
do you need to set the tone for the Polly? Like, do you need to pick
No.
the person?
No. It goes both ways.
Oh, he can pick the person.
We both can pick the person.
No,
we gonna
can he pick her?
he can
He can-
bring
he can
her
bring
to
her
the
and y'all
table,
can-
but we gonna sit at the table together and say, okay, we gonna go a little
I'm
deeper.
saying
with
he
this.
can bring
Yeah,
somebody
he-
to the table.
he can have
so
options.
y'all can be doing this threesome thing, and he say, man, I really enjoy her all the time. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be okay with hearing that? That's all
Great
I'm saying.
question.
Yeah, that's a great question.
That's all I'm saying. Polly, right?
Listen, because however you say it, it ain't gonna sound
gotta
good.
But that's
You gotta be
So
doing
if
connections.
we get into the poly where we are with each other or living together or having a blended family, it's levels to that.
Mhm.
You know, the only way I'm gonna say yes is by being comfortable.
Correct.
Like we have to have those conversations, all three of us. I have to see you in different stages when you mad,
Mhm.
because you can't be a liability. That's for one.
Facts.
For two, you have to be going as hard as we're going financially. You just can't be.
She that bitch. He chose her. She is that. Y'all are having sex with her. Y'all enjoy her. He says, I like her too, and I actually like her just as much as I love her just as much as I love you. I've fallen in love with her,
Mhm.
and I want her to be around. Are you going to be able to handle that?
She needs to- I should never say that. Like, what are you saying? Like, I can't fathom none of this.
But
Like,
you know what's crazy about that is because especially in marriage, that shit
Oh
gonna
my
get
God,
hard at some
right?
point.
Yeah.
Normally early on, it's gonna
Yeah.
get rough, and y'all not gonna like each other sometimes.
And that's
It's gonna be
Me
time-
and the female.
No, you and your
My fiance?
husband.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be times where y'all don't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work when it's another bitch on the side where it's like I don't like you right
But
now?
it's bound.
And he like her every day.
But it's
He
boundaries.
playing her against you though.
No, because it's boundaries. That's why it's all these what ifs, what
Yeah.
ifs, what ifs.
But once you get in, once you do poly though, everybody is the equal level. You
No, we not equal.
Wait, so you gonna
I'm
be the
saying you-
oh, you're the, are you,
I'll see-
you the,
yeah,
you
we
got-
not
you
equal. Just
jostling her
because,
man
just
there.
because,
Oh.
just because I got a
Yeah.
ring, don't mean
No,
you
she'll
getting the
get one
ring.
like,
but
No,
listen.
hell no.
Why? I'm not so
No.
why, if I'm not
I ain't coming over there.
exactly.
Hey, so
And this is why I can't do it because everybody wants to be on the wife. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not gonna put another woman in a position to be second or to be
Well, that's her. That's
That
not
ain't
me
her.
putting her. That's
That
not
ain't
me
her.
putting her in position to be
That
second.
is.
Because
That
that's
is.
why you
Because why
sit at
can't
the
she do-
table and you have a conversation, and
And
you
I
can.
don't
Well, I'm
know.
not handing. I'm not making you come into the situation. I'm letting you know what it is, and if you
But
not
that's
with
fine.
it,
But you
then
said she gotta go just as hard as y'all. What if she's going harder than you?
shit, she going harder than me. But
you
that don't
only
mean
came first. He met you first. That's the only thing. She's going harder than you.
But
he
that don't
enjoys-
mean nothing.
It means
But I'm
everything.
saying,
No, it
why
don't.
she can't? Why everybody can't get a ring?
Yeah,
Why we
why
all
not?
can't
Yeah,
be?
why not?
I'm like, I don't
It's
do
levels.
it.
So to start out, first of all, they're engaged. They're going to actually probably get married on paper at some
Yeah.
point.
We
correct?
are.
You can't do that again. So first and foremost, like
Thank you.
there's only gonna be one anyway. Because
I mean, you want to go to
set of
Pandora,
paperwork.
get a little puppy.
Yeah.
I gotta be it. I gotta be the only
You ain't
one.
never seen Sister Wives?
I have.
The last wife came,
Hmm.
and she's the only one that remains.
That's good for her.
I mean,
But
things
that ain't
happen.
the same for my situation.
And
Because
that's
I know, once again, I know what I have at home. I know who I'm introducing this to,
Mhm.
and I'm setting boundaries. And again, if it goes sideways, then I'm gonna learn from it, and it
Mhm.
is what it is. Because I've never been in a poly before.
Yeah.
I haven't.
What do you know about it? Like, what show? Like, what do you know about
Then
it?
why be interested?
Why am I interested? Because I like
Yeah.
women.
Like,
I like
you-
women, and
sexually
so-
or like, I know, of course, sexually.
yeah.
But I'm saying, like, wouldn't you want them to be as just happy as you? Like, because I know what a lot of
Yeah, be as happy as me, but that don't mean you're gonna get everything that I got. Like, that don't mean because I have a ring, you're gonna have a ring. Like, that don't mean that if he buys me a house, he's gonna buy you a house. No, we gonna all be in this house living together.
But it's
Just because he
yours,
buy
and
a
that's-
car
it's yours, though.
don't mean you get in the
And that's
car.
why we, and it's
So
right, and that's could be the dynamic. But then that's why, like me, I'm not like, 'cause no, you know, like, and I think that's why a lot of I don't like the type of women who just I watch certain shows. It's like I don't. No, that just wouldn't be.
Yeah,
Well,
like-
what
something
works
I-
for
It does-
you,
right.
works for
Yeah,
you.
you know.
What works for me works for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's what I say. Like, it's. I'm not saying it won't work.
Yeah, you gotta be.
but it's
real.
risk. It's risk to it.
I'm not gonna
It's
even
a
lie,
lot of
though.
what ifs.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. To be totally honest, though, I hate her answer that she gave about why she was even interested in it.
Who, me?
Yeah, the fact that you just are because you're interested in women.
Because
I
I'm
think-
interested in women,
think-
and
I think poly is so much bigger than that
Yeah.
as a concept. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, it's funny. It's funny that I even said it. I don't like her answer because I've had conversations with people about poly, and that's all they've ever said to me is that you just want to fuck more girls, and I'm like, I'm doing
That's
that
what I'm
anyway.
saying, right.
Like I'm single. You know what I'm saying? As
But
a
I'm
single
saying
man,
it could be-
yeah. You know, I think that it is a excellent tool for people to come together and create things for themselves. All the things you talked about for your marriage, as far as building things, legacy, things like that. So to think that you just want to fuck other girls, it's kind of like like that really.
it's not only just that, but that's the main topic is fucking. All I've heard from all you guys is fucking. Well, so you want to fuck and this and fuck. So since we on that topic,
We didn't-
I'm
You like
interested in
fucking too,
women.
huh?
Right. But since you said what you said, yeah,
Yeah.
of course,
That's what
building
it
is part of that as
Yeah.
well. But fucking was the
Yeah.
main
I-
topic.
Do you think he would be okay with you just fucking another girl? And it
No,
and
those
not-
that's the boundaries.
Yeah,
and that's
we
the
talked
things
about
that we
that
talked
we did
about
get that
when
part
we
last
had
week.
the conversation. Is
And that's
not only am I setting boundaries, but he's setting boundaries as well.
So he said it's not okay for you to just go fuck some other girl.
No,
So is that why it's like, okay, if I can't fuck other girls, how about we
I mean,
do
yeah.
it together?
say it again.
So it's like
Shit, on
if
some
I
nigga
can,
shit.
Speaking on the play, only because I asked you things beyond sex. I asked you about real connection.
Mhm.
So that's deeper than sex.
But I also said it's levels to it. Like,
Right. So that's one of the comments. So but somebody also said at the end of the day, if everything goes wrong, would you be okay with him saying this was your idea?
Because that's really
No.
what it is.
Okay.
Because-
So but that was a question. So no, you wouldn't be. You would be fine. And then what are the levels?
no, I wouldn't be fine with that.
Oh, if he said it was your idea.
Yeah, no, hell no. Because I set boundaries. I let you know that this is not what I wanted.
Right.
And then for you to turn around and try to manipulate, like, well, this was your idea. No, nigga, this was my idea. But I also told you that the shit that you pulled, I told you that couldn't happen. And you did it anyways. You
So
cut the
as,
fuck
so
off.
as time goes on, as y'all do it, then you'll start setting boundaries like that.
No, we set boundaries
So
before
what
we
would
do
you
it.
say? Because you said poly. That's probably the reason I'm confused.
Okay, so are we
So you
talking
said
about
poly and you
threesomes
said
or are we
threesome.
talking about
I'm
poly?
talking about the poly.
Yeah.
Poly,
Because that was my thing. Yeah, that was my thing. too.
Okay,
The
I'm
whole the
thinking
poly
threesome.
aspect of it is
Yeah,
just
the
different.
poly
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
way deeper of a connection. I didn't know you were committing to anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were just having threesomes and y'all was going about y'all business.
Okay.
So poly means you put that out there,
Mhm.
and this one could stay.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And I might want to pitch that to you. That this one, I want this one to stay.
Right.
So what's the levels?
So the levels first is finding someone, obviously. Everyone at the table, we talking. okay, this is my boundaries. This is no's. This is how you coming in. This ain't gonna be a all the time thing. Don't abuse this. Don't be hitting him up. Don't be hitting me up. Like, y'all not gonna be going nowhere. We're not gonna be going nowhere. It's literally just gonna be us three if we do anything. Like, it ain't only just gonna be two and the other one. No. So then, one thing might lead to another. Sex isn't just gonna be out the gate, because once again, I'm not having sex with just anybody because you look good. I gotta have a feel for you. I gotta know you as a person. I gotta know you clean. I gotta see that my chart. Like, I just have to have a vibe with you. So then if we vibing and I'm feeling you, then one thing leads to another. I will allow it. And then if you already out the gate, you have those boundaries even with yourself. You are respectful. You don't try to pull shit. And time goes on. And let's say he was the one to say, look, I'm really feeling her. She brings stuff to the table. She helps us financially. She watches the kids. The kids enjoy her, whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying like the kids will be introduced to her right on
Right.
in,
Yeah.
but
Right.
she's going to come to the cookout. You feel me? So the kids are going to have questions like, why she's always around and this, that, and the third. And that as of right now, she's a friend. But the more she comes, when you want to live a certain life, when you want to live a certain lifestyle, you have to be very transparent.
Absolutely.
And we will have those conversations,
Yeah.
So as long as everything is running smoothly and we good, and he brings it to me like, look, I'm feeling her, let's add her. It has to make sense.
Wait, I'm gonna read some of the comments. So they said the poly with the boundaries not gonna work. Someone else said a lot of women lost their husbands to threesomes. They highly not recommend.
I disagree.
That women lost their husband.
Yeah, I disagree.
I think.
Some
I think. I
have.
think. I think it's. I think.
I
it's-
feel like more has than hasn't. It's definitely a risk to your
That-
relationship
you don't,
for sure.
You don't. That's like saying you lost your boyfriend to Facebook. Like, no, that's not what happened.
Well, I think they saying with her introducing
yeah.
it, like the wife saying, the wife saying,
The-
"Oh, let's do this." And
the
it just
introduction.
didn't work
The
out.
introduction was
Or
what.
agreeing.
That's cool. I get that. The introduction was what led to the specific situation, but whatever was gonna happen, something to some extent was going to happen anyway. Like if
But
you're
that-
cheating, if you're a cheat nigga, you're a cheat nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But,
So
but the thing is though, like, okay, let's say
if you're not a cheating nigga, you're not introducing this. If I'm not a cheating nigga, like this is not about to be introduced to me, and I'm about to turn into one.
No, I
You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that.
People only do what they was gonna end up doing anyway.
No, that's not true. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you can have a boundary up, and if somebody says no, we don't need this boundary, I can walk over here now. Like, this boundary's not here no more. I had it up, but you said we don't need this.
But then you put another one up though, and you said, okay, not on my own.
Not if we're agreeing to something in the relationship. I think personally, and this is not any offense to him, I think he needs to lead. not with the poly stuff,
I agree.
but with
with
how this marriage is gonna go.
yeah,
Because if he's just like, oh yeah, whatever you want to do,
yeah.
you're leading right now.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
leading.
you are.
No, I'm not. I brought
You said he was a go with the flow ass
So-
nigga.
he go with the flow like
He
he
said he's solid and he don't move like that. And I figure if he don't move like that, he should have told you, "Hey, listen, that's not something I want to do."
no, meaning, so back to what you saying.
Uh-huh.
He, first of all, him going with the flow, meaning he not gonna, if he doesn't like it, he gonna say no.
correct.
But he
Yeah.
like, if that's what you want, if you come back to me and say, I don't want to do it no more, okay, if that's what you want,
Has he ever said that's what he wants?
he's fine with it.
No, I'm saying, has he ever said that's what he wants?
He's never said this
no.
is what I want, but he agrees with doing it. I mean, he doesn't see an issue in it.
And the reason why I say lead, right, is because I feel like it is the man's position to, this is going to be our marriage. I have to make sure this thing is going to be successful.
At the time,
And so I'm not going to allow anything to come in here that can cause an issue in my marriage.
Mm-hmm.
But he also knows what he has, and he knows that the boundaries that
Even
he set
more so.
isn't going to be crossed. And if it's something that we do where the third person starts to become an issue,
Mhm.
we not doing it again. We cutting it off. But we are two solid people. We ain't never. It was a lot of temptations in our relationship. We've went through a lot of hard times. You know, And it probably was times where he could have did something, but he didn't do it. We never now if we experience cheating and lying and other women and this that, and the third, hell no. You feel me? Like we not doing that.
What was the temptation?
I'm not getting into all that.
Oh, but it wasn't sexual.
It wasn't sexual, but it could have led to that.
Somebody, yeah.
Okay. Somebody said, watch the kids. What the hell?
So I mean, if you
No,
haven't
I get it.
if you having sex with someone, then
You don't think we kind of forget
and but
that?
it's levels too.
Chris said it's like putting crack in a room.
Yeah.
Crack in a room and a crackhead and telling them don't smoke.
It's just not good. It's not good.
Oh, you know how they be putting they be recording a dog with the treat, they set the treat out and just be like, all right, now don't touch it. I'll be back over when you look around.
It's like a sexy decoy.
Not the green room.
But no, temptation. They said temptation is a motherfucker. But
It is.
not to just hound on you at all.
Mhm.
But I do feel like with the boundaries piece, I just don't see. And I'm not saying all men
But that's
are loose, but when it comes to sex, I just really can't see a man saying, "Okay, threesomes, I'm tired of that. We're done."
Mhm.
I don't
Right.
foresee that
Yeah.
happening, and I
Yeah.
if you have
I'm never taking that off the
if you
table.
never, if you
Even if I
never-
don't, even if I don't want to do it right now, I'm not taking it off the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause why would I?
Even if you, I feel like he hasn't been through it to know how he's gonna react to it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Mhm.
mean? You might feel like he don't even be trying to have sex,
Mhm.
and then he get there and he performing like no other. And you
Yeah, I
didn't
can't
foresee
believe
that
it.
happen. You get what I'm saying?
You know,
Like,
you know
No,
what's
I
crazy?
get what y'all saying, but again, it's setting boundaries and knowing who you doing with.
You know what's
if you
crazy?
going in it blindsided, then it's gonna flop. You have to go in confident. You have to go in setting boundaries. You have to go in knowing who you're doing it with.
Have,
A lot
have
of
you ever been to I went to no, y'all know you probably never have, but I've been to a bachelor party, right?
Mhm.
And I didn't know that men were this disgusting.
Mhm.
I bartended there,
Mhm.
and they were having threesomes everywhere. And I walked in the room, and they didn't stop.
Who are they having
Wait,
threesomes with?
I was getting
Who are they having threesomes with? Female
I was getting-
strippers.
yeah.
And that's
So then why are
just
men
too.
disgusting?
I was for me to see. They was just
Right.
like, really like
No,
open.
I seen a video the other day that was allegedly a male stripper fucking somebody who's gonna get married. So like,
I walked in the room
Mhm.
and they was just having sex, and I came in there to get my purse because this is how I started. It was an empty room, and I put my purse in. I came in to
They
get my
filled that
purse.
motherfucker
Them
up.
niggas just grabbed my purse
Whoa.
and kept doing what they was doing.
Like it ain't nothing.
Because I'm saying that to say, what boundary is gonna stop somebody from wanting something that they like? You know what I mean? Sexual.
It
and
ain't
not
gonna stop them.
and not to mention like with it's not like you got a solid dude, right?
Very solid.
Very solid.
Mhm.
And even with like porn, a lot of freaky ass niggas didn't start off as freaky as they are.
yeah, to that
They
point.
start seeing stuff and they start
Mhm.
getting introduced to other stuff.
And not
they
to
start
men-
getting introduced to other stuff.
that's
And now they niggas
entertainment.
is
Now you
liking their
comparing
ass
your
ate and
regular
shit.
girlfriend to something that's
What?
entertaining. What?
I don't know if you
Niggas
gonna
get
wanna
re-
repeat
Niggas
that.
is freaky. Okay, so look, for example.
I was gonna give one myself with the whole ass eating thing.
That's
like, but I'm saying like me to a woman. So like that only started intriguing me because everybody was talking about it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I never thought about eating nobody's ass.
Nigga, we
you know what I'm
worked at
saying?
Manning's
Like,
and there was a nigga that worked at Manning's. They used to tell us that we gonna eat pussy one day and we used to be like, yeah, right.
yeah.
We ain't never doing that. This was in high school. You nasty as hell. He nasty. You ain't cooking my food no more. We used to tell that nigga he's the nastiest nigga in the world. Ain't a
Hey,
we
the-
doing that shit
Say,
now.
ain't-
Right.
ain't the pussy ain't lit.
There is plenty that
But I think can we get back to the point?
But what I'm saying is
Oh God.
there's things that we will think like, I never do that
Mhm.
until it's introduced to us.
Yeah.
And that opens a door
Mhm.
for other shit to happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think sex is like it's sacred though, and I feel like it
And-
is.
and-
Is
listen,
it not?
And no. And respectfully, it's not for everybody.
And I'm just
But-
saying,
but
why
I-
are this?
I try to go hard, so I go harder and harder every time.
What?
Doing what?
Doing what I need to do. To remember me.
I mean,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
fine, but I'm just saying, like,
And not to stay with him. That's
marriage
toxic.
bed is not
Happy with it.
Okay.
supposed to be
I
intimate.
wanna-
That's yeah.
Yeah, but I just genuinely, I don't think everybody thinks that sex is
But
a sacred
it
thing.
needs to go, and I say this because I know the generation we live in.
Mhm.
But I'm saying it needs to go back to being a
What-
special, sacred,
Well,
No,
okay. Are you?
intimate.
It doesn't.
I did,
Said, hold me.
It just needs, it just
Holy.
needs, it just needs to be there for you if
And
you
no-
want it. Because everybody don't want sacred.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but-
saying?
but-
Like
but-
we are in a different time. Like
Exactly.
you,
And I'm just
You said
saying,
everybody don't want sex.
everybody
don't.
wants sacred.
They don't.
I know sacred, y'all.
I
feel
want
like you
sacred as well.
Yeah.
But what I'm go ahead. What you finna say?
we
I'm sorry.
just need to give, I mean, back to a place. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I feel like that's why we having all these topics about, you know, other things, like, because it could get wild.
What makes
really
it sacred though?
can. Sacred, first of all, I could go deep with that. Like, really though. Because I feel like
Dive
sex
in.
is,
Dive in.
I feel like sex is just, it's a covenant. So
Uh-huh.
it's made to like literally draw two people together. Excuse me, two people together.
Mhm.
Like it's not to be played with. It's not for children. It's not to be like.
No, it's actually literally for children. That's all
What?
sex is for. Like to have it. I mean, like to have children. That's
Well,
all sex
you
is
so
for.
irritating. Don't
No,
keep going.
no.
No, but okay. That's how serious it is.
like
This was just
That's-
make back.
Right, but
No,
that's how
no.
serious it
So
is.
I'm saying, what would make it not sacred?
You like 3 people.
For real.
Three
Like,
or more.
Anything else? Like anything else that would make
By
it?
yourself.
and listen. You know what I'm
Saying
saying?
one people.
I don't
anything
know.
other than two. Is
I don't know for
Covenant,
sure
no,
where she's speaking
God.
from, but it sounds very religious.
I'm not religious. That's just why my opinion. This is my opinion.
No,
I'm not religious, but I'm a Christian, and I believe that sex should be,
It's-
that should be.
Wait. Can I ask a question though? I
Yes.
believe that too.
Yes.
But what about when you start giving head and stuff? Is that make you like?
No, see,
Here's the thing, though.
No, do it make it bad? Like that's.
I think so. And then the only reason why
Jesus Christ.
I'm sure.
I think so,
Okay,
just
ask
because, and I backdropped on that because like we were saying, like, what if he say this and then
Yeah.
he gets, you know what I mean? I'm just saying beyond the boundaries, there's like, why are we like? There's gonna be some type of there's like beyond the boundaries. It's a spiritual thing that you can't control.
Oh, you think once they got married
Or anything when you introducing something and it's just like beyond the boundaries, it's
Mhm.
something that's pulling on people together.
So you felt like you feel like, and I might have not heard this right. Head is a boundary.
What do you mean?
You
Because
stuck
you-
on that part.
Like, did it make it? Did it kill the sacredness of it? Like, does it?
When you
change?
do that, I feel like the bed when it's a covenant and it's two people that's together and they committed to doing life together. Do whatever you do in your bedroom.
Uh-huh.
Like that's what you know.
It's
Just y'all two by
undefiled. We
yourself.
can
It's
whatever
undefiled, whatever
me
we-
and you, me and my partner, me and the person
Just
I'm becoming.
those two.
And here's the thing is that
Yeah,
what you're
that's,
saying.
that's, a
I-
little,
I
that's a
agree
little
with
too
my-
sacred for me because I ain't doing anything.
I just don't want to be in
Man.
a position.
Listen, it's
I'm
people that
doing
swerving down.
whatever.
No. Because it's people that swerving down and anything you do to a woman is straight. And I'm not.
But
Huh?
I'm just
I
saying,
agree.
I'm not finna,
He said I'm doing whatever. I did the Millhouse eyebrow over there.
Right.
to my wife,
Yeah.
there's not a
Well, some people believe that it's still the same sacred if they do things to you, for example. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
well,
not.
then here's
what
the
do you mean?
thing.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not marrying somebody that thinks that wants to do it. But what you were saying, like even just the spiritualness of it, like one thing she said was that the oneness, being married to be one,
Yeah.
and sex it brings
Two
that it's
become one,
two
consecrate.
become one.
Mhm.
When you add other people to the oneness, it's no longer. Now they part of this thing. Yeah, the certificate just say my name on it,
But
but you
I'm-
done added them into the.
the whole thing. And then it's like for us to be like, oh, well, you don't get to have that, or oh, you don't get, like, or like it's just kind of like, why if I'm doing everything, that you're doing? Like I just I don't think that you could just turn off them the feelings and just stick to that boundary
I'm
because
sucking
I
D2, I
might
want a
sit at the
ring.
table like and I don't believe in y'all see what I'm so I like you can sit at the table with and y'all can discuss the boundaries and we gonna all agree, but once I get there it's like I'm gonna be a little entitled too, and I think that's just a woman, maybe the women
This
thing,
happened.
but
this,
that's just how I feel.
this happened in this happened in the Bible
Yes.
where I ain't gonna say their names, That's their
You don't
business.
put it on
Abraham?
I don't put them on blast. It was a
Abraham?
man, right?
Abraham.
And he was married,
Mm.
and his wife couldn't have kids, and so she like, you know what? I want you to have kids. Go ahead and fuck the maid.
Mm.
Go ahead and do that. Like, not because I want you. It's just I want you to leave a legacy. He did that. Go ahead with you.
Bouncing back, he did it because he didn't trust God.
Exactly, but he listened to Shorty too, so he's not leading at this time.
Exactly.
He's not leading. He's listening to what she wants him to do. And she ended up getting pregnant and whatnot. And when that happened, the maid flipped the switch. She got to mocking the wife, mocking because she got this and this.
Wife getting jealous.
Yeah, and it was like, man, this was happening back then.
Yeah, nothing new.
Like, yo.
Nothing new under the sun.
And so it just shows how, like, it was safe to them at the time. The intentions
The
is,
logic
I
of it.
want you to leave a legacy. We gonna use the maid. She been faithful to us. She been doing this. Go ahead, smash her out. And right when it happened, flipped on them. And so it's like what they was on was the same, but the person they added to it is the one that changed, and it caused problems.
And then, not to mention, she ended up having a baby, and now she's being put like he tell her go ahead on, like, you know, not like pretty much he had to get rid of her because it was causing problems with his wife. So when I say the flesh is weak, I mean we gotta really be mindful and like use like human nature. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like when they said it's like crack foot, like, yeah, like, so that's what I mean by that. So yeah, that's,
Yeah, Creature, he did say that.
yeah. So that's, yeah, he ended up putting the girl out, and it was a whole bunch of stuff that went on with that. So I just don't think that it's just
dangerous. And the thing is, like I said,
sex is not to
I
be-
have a friend that they be having threesomes all the time, and they still married and they still good. That's their situation, mind you. She's recently asked, since I give you the threesomes, I need for one time for me to be able to do me.
Oh hell.
What's that mean?
Ass.
With another man?
Yeah.
And it's just like no, and I just know.
I'm not gonna say their names.
You don't never.
These I love them for real. I love them to death, my friends,
Man.
and I don't think they in here.
And I
So,
think just,
You have to go check.
So, and she was like, "Tay,
No,
not you.
this time.
And he was okay with it to the point where they added me. This is my friend.
Wait, what?
He's as long as he
They
continue to have the threesome,
She asked to do you?
Yeah.
and they put me in a group chat and they talk, and I'm like, I can't
that's just lust out of control.
do it.
That's
He
just
is
some
out
lust out
of
of control.
Mm.
And she cold. I can't do it though.
Man.
Like, you my friend.
And why would we destroy
I mean,
a friendship
how do we
based
move
off
forward?
sex? Like,
Because I know my wife likes you. How do we move forward?
I mean, if
It's
I mean, if he's open to it, then
It's just-
obviously it don't matter.
They
He
was gonna DD your ass.
he
He gonna be
can't-
sitting in the corner.
Take that.
he can't
watching,
he
come
Can't stop, won't stop.
He came to me
Yo,
about, he came to me about it originally and was telling me first he set it up and he was talking.
Is he
I don't think so.
shaky? He's shaky.
But he was just saying like, yo, in order for me to continue to do what I do,
oh my God.
she want to do this.
Like,
this one.
bro, look out one time.
Yeah, type shit.
Basically.
What? And then there's the thing I want
There's
people to
a
know
fucking-
too.
That's one of
And
my.
There's a difference
Never mind.
What's the
between
site you
being
logged on?
Nothing.
What's your page? Freaky fraud.
it's a difference between marriage in the world and marriage in Christ. So that's a difference too. Like that's a big difference. And I just feel like why would you destroy your friendship and make it about that? Like you throw years down the line, like
Oh, he's
why
still
are
my
people
guy.
so freaky? Like these days. No, for real.
You
No,
bad.
no,
You said
I'm, no judgment or nothing.
Why you not freaky enough?
I'm freaky as hell.
But see, it's a certain way you do it. To me,
If I didn't think a threesome would mess up my relationship,
you would do it.
all for it.
Understandable,
'Cause I'm
but I'm
freaky
just
as hell.
saying, how, and I'm nothing wrong. We all grown. We all have.
Shanice, I'm with you. I ain't that freaky.
I think it's just a certain way.
Christian said, "What the fuck?"
And listen, we all grown. Everybody got their own kinks. All I'm saying is, when you feed that lust like that, it still be hungry. It's never enough. So it's just like
The mom said, "Man, I'm keeping my doors closed."
I'm telling you.
it's just never enough. So you gotta watch what you feed. That's all. Like, and you just gotta watch because it could get really out there. Like y'all see it. Like the world is full of just sex everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's ridiculous.
Are
And
you married?
I was married for 5 years. I'm not anymore.
What happened?
A lot. A lot. Back to good intentions.
What do you do? No, just
What you do?
Didn't leave fast enough.
talk about it.
That'd be the response from the women.
That's
They
that's
always-
that, hey,
That's what it was.
that's another good intention that you have.
yeah, not
Keeping
leaving.
keeping a motherfucker that don't need to be kept.
That's it. And
That's
back
a
to
huge good
that.
intention that people
What,
be
what's
having.
something that you think you could have done differently in your marriage?
Left sooner, she said.
No. Besides that, like to
Not
maybe-
married him.
Well, here's it.
Listen, I already know.
I believe that
sometimes
every
you
red
find out-
flag you need to see from a person, you gonna see
In the beginning.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. How it starts is how it usually ends.
Mhm.
I do believe in that. One thing I could have done differently, left sooner, but also just not listen to my church. Like
they didn't want you to end the marriage.
they I'm not gonna say it, I had the good intention, right? I'm a Christian, like I love God. I want to stay in relationship, but I don't want nothing to come between, like I thought.
Question: Was he involved with the church?
Yes, like I did
Makes
everything. I did
sense.
counseling.
They compromised.
Listen, when she said that,
No,
when she
no,
said that,
he wasn't involved like that.
I ain't saying like he's a pastor or
no,
nothing.
he
Like,
no, this was like he wasn't like in
he went, right?
a couple times.
Oh, okay.
So I could have slowed down too. Like take your time. Like, but I was so engulfed in like my words. I was engulfed and I'm like, I was naive and young. So I was just like, this could be, I had good intentions. Like I'm, not, and I think a lot of times people gotta stop putting their relationship with God with a relationship with divorce, because going through a divorce and it was kind of made to seem like my relationship with God, when I ended my relationship with my ex-husband, I ended my relationship with God. And I feel like people in the church should talk more about just divorce. Like it's such an icky thing that people try to make it seem like, but sometimes it's just what's best for the situation.
Can you go into details of what happened though? Like what?
The comment,
So the
the comment wants you. He get
Yeah.
The details of what happened was
She said she tried to escape fast.
If I got to talk about mine, I was married for
No.
17 years, and
it just turned out to be a horrible decision
Okay.
that I made.
Let me tell y'all
What
about mine.
happened-
Just
he-
real fast.
Go ahead.
I cheated
Okay.
a lot,
Talk about it.
a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, were you a nympho?
No, I wasn't a nympho because it wasn't really the
Yes.
sex; it was the connection.
Yes.
No, because it was
He
it
a
was
nympho undiagnosed.
it wasn't the sex that drew me. It was these girls like me.
Right.
for
The
real.
attention.
The attention,
What?
because it was a lot of times where I was sleeping with anything.
Yeah.
If you-
Rewinding back a bit. So you said your wife, you was all she wanted. You was the only person.
She was
she
a virgin.
wanted,
Yeah.
and that's so sad that
It
you felt
is.
the need that you needed something.
It's not even that. So, like I said, the red flags happened right away. Right, we were engaged. She thought I was a virgin as well.
Yeah. Keep
Everybody-
in mind,
Why did she think
he's on the show. Remember he's on the show last week. He talked about he started
Yeah.
having sex at a young
And
age.
I watched that show.
Oh, okay.
And so, I thought marriage was going to fix me in that area.
And marriage does not cure
It
lust.
doesn't. It doesn't.
But he got molested.
That's
Still,
that's how you
but
grew up.
but that's not gonna
the
fix
way
the
he
issue.
thought.
No, I said, but that's
That's the
still-
excuse. I mean, that's a
I don't
cause.
even take it as an excuse. I think that's something people need to be asking questions about.
Yeah.
Gate.
We know
I need to
why.
know how did you handle that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had she known that from the beginning when they were talking,
So
Yeah.
I didn't know what the issue was because I thought even when I was 11, I was doing
you thought you
The
lost
right
your virginity
thing.
when you got raped.
I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Because we thought that's a badge of honor. If
Exactly.
you doing this, and so with guys, with girls, it's different. Y'all
Right.
know it's bad. Y'all,
We hoes.
yeah. I ain't gonna say all
That's
that.
what they say.
But with
When
guys,
girls do it,
so when y'all get punched, let's say that's a punch in the face. When y'all get punched, y'all know to put an ice pack on.
Yeah.
We getting punched and we thinking it's cool. Like it's like, oh, okay, cool. I did this. Get punched again. Okay, I did this. I'm good. I'm good. And so we're getting abused, but we think it's cool
By the lady?
by the ladies.
Oh, if you get punched by a lady, you
Oh,
think
you
it's
said
I'm not
like-
really
You're
saying
not
punch
saying
for
physically
real.
punch,
I'm
you
saying
just
like
saying-
that.
Yeah.
Being
you get
molested.
by
Yeah,
a-
being
you don't wanna
molested.
say molested.
No, I'm giving an example of the abuse of like how we get hit
Yeah.
and we don't think we getting hit.
Right.
We think it's cool.
Just like my situation, like, yeah, we were both kids, you know what I'm saying? But she was a lot older than me.
And she knew what she was doing.
And she,
Yeah. I'm saying, even when they talked about it, the guy said, oh,
Yeah.
I lost my virginity. I'm like, how would you know?
I
How
would
old she? And it was rape. It must.
Yeah. I didn't lose my virginity though, but it was just a sexually,
Molestation.
yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
So as an adult, like I didn't even think that was the issue. I don't know why. Like I need that type of attention from women. And so I'm thinking like, okay, it's just lust. I'm going to the altar every
on
Sunday,
the altar.
like crying in the altar. Okay,
Still there.
kill this, kill it. And it's like, nah, nigga, deal with those issues. You got stuff that you dealing with that you don't even know you dealing with because you don't think it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm thinking, I meet this girl and I try to kiss her on the first date. And she like,
Okay.
what? Now I'm used to boom, instant, right away. And she like, why did you try to do that? And I'm like, oh, because I like you. Do you try to kiss everybody you like? Jeez, now I'm scared. Like, what the hell? She was like, yeah, don't ever do that again.
Mm.
I'm hurt, but I'm intrigued. Like, yo, this is dope. This is nice. And so I'm thinking, this is the wife for me. This is the person I need to marry. We didn't have sex until marriage. I was still sleeping with people. And so I'm thinking, when I get married, I'm thinking it's sex. And so I'm thinking when I get married,
How old were you?
20 when I got married. Just turned 20, 4 days into being 20. I'm thinking when I get married, this ain't gonna be an issue no more. I got my wife, I can sleep with her anytime I want to. This is good. But it wasn't the sex, it was lust. It was the desire to be wanted. And so even though I have access to sex anytime I want, because these girls that I'm sleeping with ain't doing nothing better than my wife doing.
Right.
It's just that I haven't dealt with these issues that I have. And marriage didn't fix that.
Yeah.
Have
And
you
so-
dealt with those issues now?
Deal with them now?
Have you dealt with them now?
For
They're all
sure.
dealt
Oh,
with.
you
Yeah,
ain't
for
freaky
sure.
now?
No, it has nothing to do with being freaky. It has something to do with literally knowing your worth for
Yeah,
real.
because a
Like
lot of
knowing
people
who
do
you
it,
are.
don't know who they
Because when I tell you, you know who one of my baby mamas look like.
How many kids you got?
I got 7.
Really?
Mhm.
How many?
And how many baby mamas do you
Yeah,
got?
Thank you.
1.
Oh, really?
The one no, two.
Oh.
2 of them don't count. One
You
dead.
got 4.
No, one is dead,
How many?
and the other one ain't never been around.
What?
So 4.
I'm not finna talk bad about this young lady. My daughter's grown now, and she's good.
So technically, you have 4.
No, I technically have 2. I've only had to deal with 2 women. My whole
Realistically,
That's not the question.
you had how many women?
let me
gave
skate
birth
around
to
this how I
your
want to skate
kids?
around it. You couldn't
No,
even tell us what was
'Cause
wrong.
you
with
ain't let me go. You told my fiance to leave me, so I'm gonna eat your ass up. Yeah,
I didn't say
You-
leave
got a
you. I
caller.
said
We
leave.
A caller.
a
Go
caller.
ahead, caller.
Hey.
Oh hell.
What's your niece?
Yes.
Oh shit.
What was the
They want to know about your divorce. They want to know about your divorce.
What's your name? Oh, you can't give it to
Is
me?
that Cretia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cretia.
Hey, Cretia. So I divorced my
Okay,
my
she's
ex-husband because I believe that he was he was abusive, flat out abusive, and it just got so bad to the point where it was just time to leave. He was a liar, he was a serial cheater,
So it was mentally. It wasn't
He-
physical.
no physical, but I feel like mental abuse is really the worst. That's like
Worst form.
it's not even
Yeah.
like words are so powerful. I believe that life and death is in the tongue. So when you mentally you can talk to a plant and make the plant grow, literally. So when you disrespectful and talking to somebody like it definitely does it could kill you. So yeah, it was just abusive. I had 3 children out of the marriage, and that once I had my daughter, and once I just kind of started seeing that this person is not going to change, there's nothing I can do to. I can't outlove them to change it. I can't, there's nothing I can do to change this person. And I just kind of understood like a person got their own free will. So if they're, even God gives us the option to choose. And I just felt like he was never going to change and nobody could make him. So I left.
Shout out to you finally choosing you.
That's right.
Mhm.
Because it was hard.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you think you're building, the good intentions of having a family.
He said,
That-
dog,
that
she
the thing
really
is, you-
called in and got through. Hey, I'm next.
The thing is though, you choosing you is still choosing him as well, because
Yeah.
if you stay, you enable him to stay in the same space,
Mm-hmm.
and so he can't change because you still enable that behavior.
Yeah, and
by
I think
staying.
that's what I understood that too. Like a
Mhm.
lot of people think, oh, if I just do this, or oh, if I just like I just kind of was thinking maybe randomly one day like I don't know what's worse, the enablers or the abuser, because
They both hold an equal space.
yeah, like I don't know who's the worse than that. So yeah, it just got, and I've been divorced for about 5 years now, so I'm excited about that.
You know, it's crazy when you think about somebody like an abuser. You know what I'm saying? We tend to, if something happens to them, for example, as a kid, you know what I'm saying? You feel empathy for them and things like that.
Not
But then at some point, the abuser becomes an adult,
Yeah.
and all of the reasons why they are an abuser are out the window now. Won't get no fuck no more because you grown and you should know better.
Yeah.
But there's still like a lot of shit that needs to be unpacked and fixed with a lot of the shit that goes on with people, you know what I'm saying? And so what you just said?
Yeah. So back to you.
Oh wow.
So how many baby?
How many baby mamas?
Thank you for sharing.
It was so
it was.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, and I didn't want to.
This is like what happened when they was talking about they got raped. They was like, yeah, and then nigga bitch. Yeah.
And I
was
feel
we gonna
like-
just roll over.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
because I've talked about it so many
No,
times.
but
So
it's
it's like,
I was sitting in a room full of victims,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
were just
and they act
Yeah.
out. They act out when you don't like deal with it. You know what I mean? Like
It
that
gets
was
worse.
big and sometimes don't nobody want to be the victim. And I mean, that's especially a man, but we got pride too. Like I don't want to, but it made me a better woman. So I appreciate it.
And
It
I
all
agree
worked
with
out.
what you said too. Is like sometimes you have to leave, and that's what's gonna make the other person change.
But it didn't change. So that's really when I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
he still
he
hitting her?
continues to like, it's just who he is. And it's so interesting how when we are being abused or the recipient of abuse, we kind of, we blame ourselves like, because that's what they do, a flick. So it's like, oh, you want this or you ain't this and you ain't. So it's just like,
Has he ever told you like that's something that he dealt with as far as his parents or his friends or his upbringing?
no, I think he made that, like when I brought up choice, like he was raised really well. And that was nothing that,
Yeah.
he just
So you say
showed-
he's still kind of the same, basically.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah, so
just
he
kinda
hasn't
like-
even like addressed that he
Right,
has issues. So,
yeah.
you
He
know what
used to
I'm
get
saying?
bullied or something.
I really, you know what? It could be that. I also think I'm not sure.
Is he
I'm not sure.
insecure?
I think abusive men are typically insecure.
Is he
So
gay?
I think
Does he
men
look
like he
like
used
to
to get
sleep with
bullied?
a lot of women just because are
Yeah.
a little something. Like how
Yeah.
much I do feel like men who has to constantly fuck, have sex. It's like, what itch is you trying? Like
Oh God.
I'm just saying, what itch is you trying to scratch? Like how much? It has to become a point where it's enough.
What are you trying to scratch?
Was that because
So,
it's all?
the-
Her
so
inside.
here's the thing though. Look,
What are you saying?
like, but the thing is though, if it's a woman, like let's reverse it, right?
Yes, let's reverse it.
If it's a woman that is just fucking, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Most of the times we gonna say she got some issues.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Yeah.
something that happened.
Abandonment
I would
issues,
definitely-
emotional.
Think she was,
But if it's a nigga,
I would think the same thing.
Same thing for him.
I would think the same thing.
I heard was he gay?
But I think,
No,
well,
I was talking about him being abusive. Was he?
Oh, okay.
out there?
because I think like subconsciously, a lot of men are like, you don't want to love every woman you get, you mistreat and you hurt and you abuse and you like, you have to. So what is your relationship with women subconsciously? Like, how do you like? That's just like, how can you love women, but you every time you get your hands on one, you can't, treat them right. So what subconsciously is playing in the
you
background.
know, people always I'll even go as far as with cheating, you know what I'm saying? People be like, if you're gonna cheat, why be in a relationship? And I think any level of abuse that anybody puts you through, like nothing is gonna stop them from pursuing love and relate. Like that's just a human trait that
Human
we're going to pursue people for things, even if
Come on,
it's
Demar,
sexual
call.
and whatever
Nah,
the
don't
case, you know what I'm
call.
saying? But
Please don't.
yeah, so you know, when people ask questions like that, I always think it's kind of crazy to be like, well, why wouldn't I go pursue relationships just because I'm fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's like I still want
Yeah,
to
I
be
still
loved.
want, I still
wanna
want
be,
things, you know what I'm
I
saying?
think-
But
yeah.
I'm probably gonna fuck it up though, you know what I'm
But
saying?
I think
So are you still freaky? What's up?
Are you
Freaky.
still freaky?
Am I still
was
freaky?
That ever a
Yes,
question?
yeah.
I'm
Of
like,
course,
Yeah.
with
I
the
said,
person.
just one person?
Yeah, I
Just
want to be
your
freaky
person.
with that one person. That's what I
No more
want.
cheating.
No,
Ever
and I
again.
think that's the thing.
But
like,
don't you think that was a stage in your life where
John
you said you
laughing
were
like he lying.
I'm
You
not.
lying.
no.
He
He
is
see
lying.
whenever I'm in a relationship, he see the Kobe jersey go up in the group chat.
What
I'm
that mean?
retired.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's over with.
Bro, don't bring up the
Oh, yeah, sorry.
you can't bring up the group chat. You can't bring up the jersey.
All right, so but that's my thing. Like,
No, he always call himself Kobe, like he retired. He ain't in the streets no more.
and so I think that to go into that, like, I think that everybody, and based off what we was just saying, what y'all was just saying, everybody wants to be in a relationship,
Yeah, they want to be loved.
but everybody's not qualified to be in a
That's
relationship.
true.
And I wasn't qualified
Especially
to be in
a
a
marriage.
relationship.
Mhm.
I wasn't in a position to be in a relationship. And the thing is with dudes, y'all be like, women mature faster than guys. No, y'all just start the relationship shit at an early age. Y'all got baby dolls, y'all got
We were
Ken and
prepared.
Barb. We playing with action figures. We not doing
Right.
that shit. We not
we're
thinking
superheroes.
about
We're
family.
army men.
Yeah, we not thinking
We're
about
Sonic the
y'all got-
Hedgehog.
So should we?
y'all got easy bake ovens and shit like that.
That's all conditioning and programming, by the way.
But it's programming y'all.
And
we
y'all
not,
too.
We not being programmed to think relationship. And so we
Yeah.
just get up in there and we like, oh, she fine.
And that's
All right, yeah, let's be together. And we not equipped for that.
Mhm.
Being in a relationship is the only thing that we don't
it's a
get
skill.
trained on. It's just do it.
And that's bad to the fathers and all them. Like that's a failure, and that's failure. That's what that is. Because why would you not prepare me to?
I mean,
be
you
the husband
know,
like me? But I'm just saying that.
Everybody's situation is the same. I didn't have a father in the household. And
I'm sick of this.
you know, yeah, you think that you be prepared for things, but yeah, you're right. You
But I'm saying
don't.
it's conditioning because I was a kid. I didn't want to be the one getting pregnant, or I didn't know I was. I didn't. When I went through pregnancy, and I'm like, damn, this is a lot. Like my mama was just doing this. Like, wow, she got 5 kids. I mean, it's a lot. I didn't, we don't ask to be put in these roles and stuff like that. Like we just wait, we here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I do want to say something too though to Tay, because he said that people aren't he said that people aren't ready for relationships, and that I don't agree with, especially in today's society, because society has told us how relationships are supposed to look.
I'm ready for somebody to help me with bills.
And
you don't think
and-
you ready?
Now let him
No.
cook real fast.
so what I'm speaking to is that I think that society has dictated what a relationship is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
And I think as life has progressed a little bit with different things, people having more information about things, whatever the case might be, relationships
They
are just
don't
starting
fix
to look more
shit.
different.
Y'all
So
have toolboxes, Paul. I'm sorry. Y'all have toolboxes.
Not
What's
everybody
up with
got
that?
that.
I
I
never
can
had a
fix some
toolbox.
shit,
And
but
I can change.
I can change a tire. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can
If
fix
y'all
some
just
shit.
good with your shit getting fixed at that age, and I was a
I
great
pushed it
husband.
together. All that. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how to fix shit. Yeah, we did have things, but even more so, I think there's a big contrast in what we are told we are supposed to do as we're getting older. You know what I'm saying? Women are told to not have sex and do this, and little boys are told the opposite: have sex. And it's like, who the fuck we gonna have sex with if you telling them not to? You know what I'm saying? Like, but
The ones that ain't got no daddy. The ones that's not.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Music, all of these things that influence us to do certain things that it wasn't really for y'all. It's not for y'all. y'all are supposed to we're supposed to keep y'all on this pedestal and say like, no, you're not supposed to do this and do that. You know
That's
what I'm
an
saying?
error though, and I think
Yeah.
that's wrong.
What?
It's an error.
That's an error. I think that's
Yeah,
wrong.
I think so too.
Mhm.
But it's like if the women like, cause I see a lot of women too, like with sons and stuff like that. Like we kind of are we teaching them, like women who have children.
But
Is it a certain?
that speaks to the not being ready though. Well, a lot of times, how women gonna teach a son how to be in a relationship when they haven't been in one either?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's more than just playing with the dolls because y'all don't be ready either.
No, that's true.
Like as far as being able to communicate effectively, not responding emotionally and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all don't learn that. And so just because y'all have the desire and want to be in a relationship, I still stick with like
Yeah.
that don't mean y'all ready
And
to be in a
I can
relationship.
definitely attest to what he's saying because even
You
with
just
the
said you didn't agree with me.
with the communication aspect, I've had a woman tell me that I don't know how, like I don't communicate well, and then I got to talking to her, and I was just like, what did I not
Yeah.
communicate? You know what I'm saying? Like, and as we're talking, she's like, well, you did say that. I'm like, okay, well, tell me what I didn't communicate. She got frustrated, like, you know what I'm saying? And people do that. They'll get
That-
frustrated, upset with you, and you'll realize, like, no, you're the one who doesn't know how to communicate.
Where's the
You just know how to regurgitate bullshit that people talk
Mhm.
about.
I've been
And it don't be 100. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't think you have to be ready to get in a relationship. You just have to be willing to learn.
Absolutely. No, that's facts too.
I'm-
That's facts too.
All right, so cool. That's cool. Learn before you get in the relationship. And this is why I say that. If you say, hey, I want to go hoop today.
You better get some practice.
Prime example. No, I'm finna take away playing spades.
Shit, that's good.
Don't come to me talking about you want to learn how to play
Hell
spades.
no.
This is what I always tell people. The first thing you do, if you're not gonna sit and watch people, at least go download a spades app on your phone and get the basics. Like I shouldn't have to teach you the basics of
Spades at the game.
the concept of the game. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to make sure that you know what the fuck you supposed to be doing when we really get down into the nitty gritty. Because if you fuck me up, I'm gonna be
No, I'm
mad.
serious with the
But
spades.
for real,
But that's
Slam.
that's a game
play
though.
spades?
But
Yeah, I play
realistically,
spades.
in
Talking
the real
shit.
world, what
Ooh.
you have to deal with, sometimes you have to go through it to be like, oh shit, I have to. Like she said, I didn't know my mama went through all this. I knew she was pregnant. She got through it. But when it
was
was
the fifth
me,
one, too.
it was like, oh shit, I didn't know she really had to deal
Look
with
at
this.
the
Like,
sacrifice she made.
So,
You-
so can we say like both parties need to be open, coachable, and understanding? too?
Exactly.
We both don't know.
That's
We-
But
we
I
are-
That's a
think
skill
this-
set in itself, though.
It
But
is.
listen.
It is because I just got there. I'm 41, and I feel like I just
Touching
Man.
the-
You feel like you
Nah,
coachable?
nah, niggas still- yeah.
people are not coachable. Oh my
That's-
god, they're not.
Wait, we got a caller.
We got to
Oh,
call.
I had to go
We have a
through-
caller. Caller, go ahead.
Hey, what up, what up? I just wanted to just say that I agree with Tay. To do something before doing it.
How do you learn anything else? Do
Next caller.
you go right on the basketball court and start hooping before you learn how to play? Like
Mm.
You
and
might
you're gonna
not
be
be
and you're gonna be ass and you're gonna
Yeah,
fail.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be not shit to the person that was playing with you,
Yeah.
right?
so you expect
so-
your women to come to you perfect?
No, not
and to
perfect.
know
I'm not saying perfect.
everything.
Not to know everything. Here's the thing. If back to the basketball analogy,
Mhm.
if I bring you on my team and you suck and you gonna cause us to lose, nigga, I'm never picking you again.
Exactly.
I'm never picking you again. There's certain things that you need to know how to do. And I'm not saying like
Like the basic things.
basic things. And it's certain things that you need to know in yourself outside of a relationship before you even get in a relationship. Like how to communicate, how to listen,
Basic things.
how to follow,
Mhm.
how to lead, how to not be so emotional. When you are emotional, okay, I'm high right now. Let me go chill off for a minute before we continue this conversation.
I just learned that. Like I said, I'm 41, and I just
Yeah.
got there. So when I hear people, younger people saying, "Oh, I know," no, you don't.
Mm,
Like
you don't
it's
know until
gonna
you
take
say
the
you
life
don't know.
experiences
Yeah.
to get you there. And for real,
Yeah.
when my daughter got sick, that's when I got my comments. That's when I got more understanding. That's when
Mhm.
I understood the importance of being coachable and
Right.
you know. So it is definitely levels to that.
Y'all can't compare games to a
But- okay,
relationship.
Christian,
okay,
said,
let's-
Chris- Christian said, "How you practice a relationship? You practice basketball, but how do you practice a relationship?"
Okay, let's compare relationships then. We're not gonna talk about games.
Okay.
Why do you think there's so many failed relationships out here? Where people came in thinking this is my wife, this is my husband, this is gonna be good. Boom, boom, boom. I love this girl. Even in high school, you look at high school students and they think this is gonna be the person they're gonna be with forever.
I thought I was gonna marry almost every girl I was actually in a relationship with.
I didn't think about marriage, but I definitely felt like I've learned so much from my past relationships. So they were trial and error.
But that's what happens when you don't have enough experience. Like you have to
Let
have
me say this.
experience and you have to have bad experience in order to learn from it. Take what you didn't do in your last relationship or what you could have
Yeah.
did better with into your next
So
one.
But
all-
that don't
and
always
all
why
work
does he say
either.
this?
All
That
why
don't always work
Why
either.
not?
Let's say this,
Because
though.
in my most recent relationship, for example, I gave my password out to my phone, like I said, and it like you're
haven't-
trying things still. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been open enough to just give somebody the
Well, it
password to my
wasn't
phone, and
mature
not because I wasn't cheating, just because
He
it was
wasn't
just
mature enough to handle
Yeah,
that.
she
all,
didn't
absolutely.
But all while we're trying, we're creating broken homes.
Yes.
We're causing trauma. We're doing all this shit for the sake of trying
And listen.
and learning. No, nigga. Learn how to do that shit before you do that.
And look,
But
Like, oh, go ahead. I'm
I
sorry.
was when I got married, I was maybe 21, and I remember we got married, moved to San Antonio. So I was out there, newlyweds. Was I pregnant? Just had a baby or pregnant with my son, and I remember because my mom wasn't married to my dad; she was with him for 30 years. I'm actually like maybe the second person in my family to get married, and when I was out there, we in San Antonio, you know, everything was everything at the time. I remember feeling like, dang, I do wish I was a little bit more equipped because it was hard being, you know, just a new wife and nobody had really taught me how to, like, I just wasn't equipped. I wasn't prepared. Like, I didn't know how to cook at the time. I'm 21 years old. 20, you know, I can make simple stuff, but I wasn't like taught to, you know, like, I just wasn't prepared.
I just think it's fair to say both.
So that's
parties
when I
need
say-
to go in knowing
be
you
willing
don't
to
know
learn.
everything.
But I'm saying, yeah, you don't know everything,
and,
but it's
and your
also,
way ain't the only way.
right.
yeah.
When
And
I
that's what I
met
was- oh,
when
go
I
ahead.
met my fiance, I didn't know how to cook. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, you just learned.
not just learn, but like 4 years ago, yeah, I was on TikTok. I was willing to learn.
TikTok code.
I
Yeah,
was
it is.
willing.
love
I
them
was
TikToks, by
even
the
to
way.
this day. I'm still asking him like, "Your food good?"
Yeah.
Right.
Like 1 to 10, is it good? And he'll tell me if it's nasty. He'll tell me if it's good because I'm willing to learn. Like
Yeah.
for
But you
with your
don't wanna-
experience, like I was never taught these things.
But
Be
I just,
willing to
like,
learn.
when
Ask
it-
those questions. You know, babe, how
I
you
just
feeling
want-
today?
I-
Did I do that right? What can I do differently? Like me and my fiance, every week we talk, and I'll tell him, tell me 3 things you don't like that I did this week, and tell me 3 things that I did that you do like.
That's
And then
fire.
the following week, I'll ask you again, hoping that those 3 bad things
That they were
is no
fixed.
longer on the list
Yeah, my
anymore.
next relationship gonna be like totally YouTube action.
Yeah. It's gonna be that.
No, and that-
I'm just
and that's
saying,
good.
Tutorial.
Like,
it's gonna be that code.
I think that we be, and when I say like, you have to be ready
man.
for a relationship.
Because
Right.
you don't want to fumble
Right.
something good either. Just
It's-
because.
It's like the basic things, like the desire to want.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like,
not-
can
he-
you sacrifice?
Yeah.
Like,
Because I can't go into this situation knowing what my partner wants specifically,
Yeah.
but I can be willing to learn, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
all he's speaking
Like,
to.
am I able to bend?
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, am I able to be like, you know what? I didn't see a problem with that, but my partner sees a problem with that, and so we gonna rock with it. We gonna go. Not gonna make it an argument. Like we say, like, okay, nah, the only experience is being in it. A job ain't feeling like that. Like, nah,
What's
you
your
go to college, you
qualifications?
get trained in
Yeah.
this situation
Yeah.
before you come here.
No, not with me. I didn't have no experience in leadership, and now I'm in leadership now.
But it's
I
okay.
have
but
a
you
place
already
to-
got
Some people
the-
lucky. Some
you
people
had
lucky.
the experience. They trained you
Yeah,
all
some
the way
people
up
get
into
lucky.
leadership, right?
Right.
Was you there for a while?
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
So
learn.
I'm just saying, both of us.
So they
each
trained
party
you
is
into
right.
leadership.
Yeah,
So they, when you first got there, you didn't just be a leader.
no,
So they had to train you first. They had to
And now,
teach you
do
before
you
you
feel
took the
more
position.
equipped?
yeah.
It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Before you take the position of
Marriage,
marriage, husband, wife,
especially
boyfriend,
marriage.
girlfriend, let's do that.
Mhm.
Before you take that position, you need to learn some shit 1st
Mhm.
and stop just playing with people.
And it's for the sake of yourself because nobody wants to be in the position where they feel unqualified. I think we both kind of saying the same. We
Right.
basically
Yeah,
saying the same
Christian
thing.
saying what y'all saying. So like these 2 men, like a woman might be like, well, I love my last
Yeah.
dude, I loved him good, but these 2 need to be loved differently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead
Yeah.
of just feeling like, hey, I'm gonna mimic every relationship.
Mm,
Is
right.
not gonna be the same.
Right.
You know what's wrong with experience for me in a relationship? I had just made a post about this. I'm 40, right? When I get into relationships now, there's so much trauma I got to deal with in the
And
person that I'm
navigate.
dealing with
Oh my God! And then I had to pay
because of experiences that they had to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And so the experience didn't qualify them completely. It made it harder for us.
Right.
Because now you harden.
Right.
now
Your heart is
hurt.
hard
Right.
towards stuff. You looking at me crazy because I just did something that nigga used to do.
Right.
So let me
Yeah,
ask
so-
you
You gotta
this.
flash
And
back.
so experience in a relationship doesn't always equip you for the next
Sometimes you
relationship.
just get more trauma.
Let
Yeah.
me ask you this. So we talking about the basic things, communicating.
Communicating, yeah.
Okay, so if you didn't learn how to communicate growing up, and no one communicates well around you, but you want to be in a relationship, how do you learn communicating? Like, how do you, like, if you don't know or
Well,
have the resources or know where
that's
to
the
start?
first thing. I think the first thing is you have to understand that I need to know how to. I need to learn how to
Somebody
communicate.
do gotta
Okay.
train
And I
you,
think
though.
just that alone, knowing that like I lack something here and I need to try to figure this out
That's enough.
is the biggest
I
thing.
agree with that, but there's levels to communication. So I
Yeah.
communicate differently at work. I communicate differently with my family. I communicate differently with my lover. Effective communication, because we're talking about relationship.
Mhm.
I started watching how men responded to things and how, if they
Like
were pleased or not.
Mhm.
And I might have a friend, she's very calm and understanding. Hey, I need to speak kind of like that. Can't be aggressive and get a result.
Right.
Not the result I desire, right?
Right.
Mhm.
So I think that watching things like that from other people that you respect, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It could be on TV too.
And
like,
and what you
yeah.
just said right there, watching people that you respect.
Mhm.
Like, if you want to be in a relationship so bad, find a successful relationship
And look
Mhm.
after that.
and ask them questions.
Like a mentor.
that's
Y'all niggas don't have OGs no more.
Right.
Women don't have people that they can go to no more and be like, hey, or they just don't do it because we feel like TV is teaching us now.
Right.
Everything
no,
else
they
is around
don't
us.
do it because they don't want nobody to say they had any help in doing something.
And that's
If
foolish.
That is absolutely foolish.
That's foolish.
That's why a lot of
I
people
swear
are
I
lying
hate
now.
that. I hate that people even talk about stuff like I don't want no help from nobody. I don't want nobody throwing
Because
nothing
we've
back
been
in my face.
traumatized to
And
think that, like
I
you
haven't.
said,
'cause-
Taylor, you like, oh, he
Listen,
made me feel like I
hey,
gotta work so hard.
Listen,
Like,
if
a
you
lot
help
of
me,
single
I'm just
moms-
helped. Like,
A lot
you
of
just make me
single
feel bad about
moms-
nothing. You know what I'm
I never wore
saying?
that as a badge
Yeah.
of honor.
Oh,
Like
okay,
I took
okay,
care of
okay.
my daughter by myself, but I never wore that as a badge of honor. I knew that wasn't okay.
Not,
You know what I
not
mean?
that situation.
But there's a lot of women like I do this all on my own.
No, remember
Wait,
when
what did
your
you
ex-
say? What'd she say?
She talking about
Your
something.
ex, when.
About me being independent.
Yeah, when he was like playing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It wasn't until recently that I look back like that.
That was manipulation.
I'm
Yeah.
with somebody
That
and
mean
we
you
should be
healed, too.
partner.
Yeah,
Right.
that mean you
And
healed,
I
too.
thought me being independent was so dope because
I was
he
just having that conversation
was
with somebody.
convincing me to feel that way.
That's what I'm
that was
saying.
manipulation, so he didn't have to help me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I could never unsee that. You know
You're
what I mean?
right.
So now it makes me when I go into a relationship, I'm like, I need somebody that's gonna be a partner, gonna be
Mhm.
supportive. But I don't want to have to ask you to support me. I want you to
Exactly.
know that's a basic. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
And if you ain't learned that,
Mhm.
then you're not ready to. You know what I mean?
Correct.
But I'm
correct.
saying, but I brought that up because a lot of times people be conditioned to
Yeah.
feel like, oh,
Yeah.
so many younger. Like, I don't think it's a flat. I'm maybe because I'm getting older now
Yeah,
too, where it's just
absolutely.
like I'm not finna get up. Like, I'm just not doing all that. You know, like especially if you're not my husband. Like, like you
Wait,
can't
wait, doing all what?
just like all of I don't like the 50-50 conversations or all of the stuff that people
50-50 is dangerous because if we
I'm
come
not
in-
doing it.
if we
I'm
come
just
in saying
saying.
50-50 and you don't have your 50 one time,
Right.
this might end everything.
Based
for us.
just off that.
You should
Mhm.
just go in 100, and when we need each other, we
Right.
figure that out.
Right.
But that
Exactly.
50-50 ain't gonna never work. People that speak that way, it just don't make sense.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying, like, a lot of stuff that we be overcompensating and doing is just like, oh, that's just
Yeah.
no. I don't think it's a badge of honor to have to. Or not even as bad. I just don't. I don't think that is.
But I
Just,
think that's a conversation though, because like I like to cook, I like to be up under my man, all that, right? I like for us to do things together. If we got family events, I want us to go together. But that's a conversation out the gate now. Is do you want to get married? Is that something in your future? That's
Right.
something women should be asking
Now.
out the gate.
Right.
Mhm.
Not
Not
waiting.
think a man
Oh, it's too
knows.
early. It's not too early.
I don't even play.
And so I think that's another big problem with relationships too, that people really don't tend to think about is how are we starting relationships?
What's the intention?
You know what I'm saying? you know quite a few people who are in relationships with people because they started fucking one day. You know what I'm saying? And that
Now
ain't
we
no
go
pre
together.
and that ain't no precursor for anything but fucking.
Answer that question.
Yeah. Yep,
And so I think that's a big thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like people, a lot of times they say like, "Oh, I'm not looking for nothing. I'm not looking for nothing." But like, you should be kind of, you should be looking for something. You know what I'm saying?
30
Especially when you
plus.
know you're gonna end up in something probably anyway. You should be looking for something. There's no reason for you to be going around talking about you not looking to be in a
Especially
relationship.
when you're doing relationship things.
And you 30
And
plus
you
years
setting
old, that's a
boundaries
red
on me,
flag.
but you out here doing you. Like,
Right.
People dying every day.
But I
Why we
think
not
that's
intentional?
I think that's for women too, though.
Yeah.
Like I was just talking, me and my homegirl, I was talking about women, and y'all tell me what y'all think about this. So I think so many men are comfortable with being single because they got a gang of women that's willing to do whatever.
That's what I'm
be
saying.
comforting. Oh, you need help with that. You need this and that. Leave them niggas out there. If they want to be single,
No,
leave them to
facts.
figure it
If
out.
you don't see the benefit,
Yeah, no,
in a relationship.
Yeah, if they don't want to be in a relationship, they
Right.
like, I ain't ready for nothing. You also not ready for no help. You ain't ready for no home cooked meal over here.
Okay.
You ain't
Right.
ready for nothing, nothing at all. No
The
sex,
needs.
no nothing. Leave it over there. Instead of running to everybody's every man's I can totally. Then I think I told you that.
Mhm.
I can see why y'all single. Because you
Mm-hmm.
can call this one lady, she gonna help you over here. She gonna help you with your finances. This one gonna cook for you. This one gonna sex you. This one cool to go out with.
They're all gonna do
What
the
do you
same.
need to get her in a relationship?
you getting everything. You know?
But I'm
What
like,
was the conversation?
I'm like that too though, because I was talking about me, because
That's what.
like
That's why I
You
hate.
take care of you.
I
You taking
hate
care of
any
it.
time somebody ever says like, I don't know why men be thinking they want all these girlfriends. You can't handle. Like, man, I've had a bunch of girlfriends. It was unofficial, but like I've literally been there before. You know what I'm
Were you
saying?
productive in each relationship? Because I mean, you human, so
I
you
was
able to do?
productive in situations that I decided to be productive in.
some people don't require.
I don't. Yeah, some people don't require productivity. Some people don't deserve productivity.
that's why I feel like
Um,
no casual sex.
No, but I don't even have sex with these men, and I have a good.
Because you can get productivity out of
I'm
somebody
just
without
saying, I'm
sex.
just
You know what
throwing
I'm
that
saying?
up
No,
there.
no,
But-
I think,
I'm not-
like you got men that want to be helpful, and I speak to them to continue getting that help. You know what I mean? And things I understand because I feel that
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
Sponsors.
I need sponsors.
That's what it
We
sounds like.
got
it has.
sponsors.
It ain't even like that because they almost giving trickery.
But you just said what you said. It sounded like sponsors. You was like guys that offer help, and
And I
so.
have a father too.
But you said the reason that you keep them around is so they.
No, it
continue
ain't
to
because
get
of that. And I have a father. So like I really don't have to worry about manly things. So that's a problem. My daddy
You
ain't
used
going
to.
nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I need my man to come harder than my dad. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And a lot of men feel like,
I ain't gonna lie, that's tough though.
it is because a lot of women are my daddy.
No. I'm saying it's tough because like your daddy is like we just was talking about daddies earlier. Like he's literally supposed to be the hardest coming person for you. Like so
and it's so many
to think
men
that-
like
But
that
if I
too.
get a man, my dad, I'm not.
No, he's
I would
supposed
be-
to.
I would
Yeah.
he would be so disappointed in me. I would be disappointed in
Correct.
myself
Yeah.
for allowing him like, oh, my dad cutting the grass and he's sitting on the couch.
I literally had to have that conversation with somebody because her dad is like that, where he does everything, and so I'm like, hey, if you need anything, call me. You don't need to keep calling your
No, I
dad.
don't want to have to call you. See, this is
That's the thing.
No, this is my problem. I don't want to have to call you. I want you to be there to cut that grass every 2 weeks.
So
I
this-
You have
so
to
that-
tell
so
you.
that's what I
see it
But you
enough.
got to tell your dad.
No, I
And
don't.
So that's what I learned. I learned to just listen. I don't even give options. Oh, that's what you want? Okay, I'm on my way to bring it.
No, sometimes that's not enough though. Like our dad is gonna see that the grass ain't cut and just grabbing. You like, oh shit, you out here cutting? Thank you.
Yeah.
Like that's one of my
Don't
biggest
ask
thing
me,
is
just
like
do
I
it.
don't want to ask because it's kind of like I'm forcing. Like if
You
That's
see the
pride.
grass needs
No,
to be
yeah,
cut.
that's
pride.
That's pride.
No,
That is
sir. You
pride.
talked about being a leader. In order to be a leader,
Mhm.
you have to be attentive.
And to be a leader, you also have to be a servant. That means serve.
Okay.
I can lead and still listen to what you say. Look at that. Every king that was out there listened to their queen.
Yeah.
When their queen said, do something, hey, take that nigga head off. The king took his head off.
But if in the need, I need to tell you because it's maybe something you don't know. But there's
Uh-huh.
things. If you come to my house and the
Sensitive.
light bulb at the front porch is out, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to change the light bulb.
Okay. I have to tell you what.
yeah, if you come
Yeah.
to my
But
house
if
and
you
the
come-
garbage
if you come
full,
in- yeah,
you walk
come in
past.
and you sit down and you be like, you coming, you walking out and you just notice the light and then your ass get your phone and turn your flashlight on so you can get to your car and you just going out the door. That's a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I get that. I just feel like if we partners, right? And that's the thing. Like y'all say we partners, but then y'all are critiquing like, did this nigga do this? Did this nigga? I'm your
You
partner.
still the leader.
No,
Let
you
me know
still-
what the fuck
you're
you-
still a leader. You need that light on to protect the home.
I'm
You
not,
need
I'm
that.
just talking about.
We
Like,
in-
But no,
Yeah.
even even like for you, for a man, my man is going to work every day. I'm going to make sure he eats. I'm going to fix his plate. He
Mhm.
doesn't have to ask me. that.
Exactly.
My
Yeah.
man is
So,
going to have his
like,
dinner. I work doing what I
love
do
that.
now. I do a lot of things before I leave my house. That dinner is good. You
I just
know what
want to say
mean?
that that's
Exactly.
that's
What you
not
cook
the
today?
majority right there.
It's not.
Mhm.
But guess
That's-
what? A lot of men are intimidated by me, and I'm supposed to be a threat. You get what I'm saying? I'm a problem. I want too much.
Men
I'm too
are?
much. Hell yeah.
Because it's a standard. It's a standard.
Yeah.
It's a standard.
And another thing too is why relationships fail is because we're not having these conversations of expectations up front.
Right.
Like we're setting
That's so
expectations
true.
as we go, and that's an issue. Like you have to, and that also comes with being ready as well. Like when you're ready, you also have to know what you're accepting and what you're not accepting. And a lot of people just go with the flow, and then it's like, oh, I just seen something that I didn't like. Now I'm just gonna tell you I didn't like it. No, you should have came with that and told me in certain situations.
Yeah, okay.
But then there is situations where it's like, oh, I didn't even know that you would
Yeah,
do
it
that.
just
So let me
happened.
let you know that that's a boundary that you can't cross.
Right,
You know,
right,
so
Yeah.
I just, another thing too. I hate that a lot of times, like you can't. It's hard sometimes to talk to people about the things that you want from them. You know what I'm saying? I remember being in a relationship, and I had asked her. I was like, "Is there anything that like I don't do or I need to be doing around here?" Woo? And she was,
You cook.
Yeah, you
Man,
could.
motherfucker.
Man.
But and so
Never had a man that could.
and so
It's the
she
best
she
thing. Like,
asked.
that's how I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
As a woman, because you know, I know that you cook. I watch your TikToks.
Mhm.
That's just such a. It's so like, beautiful. Like it's just.
What's the name though?
And I think people just think I'm a woman who really don't care, like to cook. Like I'm not like.
Well, that's a love language for me.
Yeah, it's really
Me
like a
too.
skill. First of all, it's a skill, but it's. I think everything is sacred, but you putting something in your mouth, like everything
That's
goes.
why I don't feed everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Everything goes into like when you preparing something. So
Why you laugh?
I'm
laugh.
just listening.
Whatever. Everything goes into something that you're preparing. So the fact that all women don't do that, and I'm just saying that's shout out. Because my
Yeah.
man cook, he do it for me, and I know how that feel. So
Mm.
do you guys believe in gender roles? Like you're a man.
Yes
so
and
you should
no.
Cut the
I do.
grass.
Yes and no.
Take out the
I-
trash because I'm
yeah.
not touching no trash. I ain't taking out. I'm
Yeah.
not cutting no grass.
Yeah.
I'm not. Don't.
I
don't
like-
touch
Well,
no
I'm
blue.
intelligent-
yeah, I
I'm
believe-
intelligent enough to know if my man is going to work, and I've taken out. I've been single. I've taken out the trash.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna hold him to the trash. I'm not gonna walk past it because he missed it.
But if he's available,
yeah,
Right,
if he
right.
available, he'll grab it. But
Yeah.
I prepared the trash to take out, and he didn't grab it from me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
so
Mhm.
back to
yeah.
what you were saying, like as women in the roles that we are expected to, play or do, cooking. When I get home, I
That's
better
good.
have a hot meal.
don't
I shouldn't have to ask. I shouldn't have to ask for
That
that.
part.
Mhm.
That's the same thing as if there's my grass need to be cut. Why do I have to ask you when you don't come home to ask me to cook? You don't
Right.
ask me to clean. You don't ask me to take care of the kids. You don't,
Yeah.
so why? Now, if you do have to ask me, then I can't argue with you about why I have to ask you to do stuff. But if I'm doing things without you having to ask, then that shouldn't even be a conversation.
But here's my thing though. Now why? Because you just said so. You said if you don't have to ask, then I shouldn't have to ask you.
Mhm.
And I'm like, why is it just not okay to just let
It's
somebody
okay to
know?
ask, but
You know
I'm
what
saying
if
like
you gotta
all
ask-
the
if you gotta- I
time.
was just gonna say if
Yeah.
you gotta continually ask
Yeah,
me to
yeah.
cut the grass, now that's
That's
a
what I'm
problem.
Or
saying.
things that's like
Yeah.
there, like if you see that if you see, let's say the garbage needs to be taken out and you walking back and forth and putting garbage on top of garbage,
Now that shit
then it's
rude.
like, why do I have to ask
Yeah,
that?
I
That's
like
I think,
conversation is
I think,
while I'm watching it.
yeah, that's not what I mean when I say like, if you need something,
Mhm.
let me know. I'm talking like you at work and like you hungry or you this or this, anything like that where it's like, nah, I got you. Let me know what you need.
As your girlfriend or in house, because it's levels, I guess.
As my
Yeah,
girlfriend.
okay.
As my girlfriend. Not we don't live together or nothing like that.
Do you send like random money?
Yeah. Yeah. And the
No,
thing
that's
and she I'm
it's
just
like
saying
if you like if we on the phone, you on the phone with her and she like, damn, I really
Like,
wanted
for
some
example.
Chipotle, but I can't go over there. It's too, it's too far from work or whatever.
You
Like
gonna
for,
catch on to that?
like for example, not even that. It's
you
like
said what you catch on.
my thing is, if there's things that you normally do, and I can make your day easier,
Mhm.
let me make your day easier.
Mhm.
Acts of service, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have to know what those things is until you tell me, okay, this is what I got to do today. This. All right, I can knock that off. Let me do this. Let me do
I
this.
think we saying the same thing. So we was talking, and I randomly said, "Oh,
Right.
I got so much to do on Saturday. I got
Right.
boom, 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 boom," and
Yeah.
you just be like, "Oh, I took care of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of
Yeah.
that."
So when I say, like for example, she's moving, right,
Mhm.
and she got to move her stuff from storage to her place,
Right.
and she has to do the walkthrough of the place because she owns the condo, and the people that's living there is moving out.
Mhm.
And so she's like, I got to do this, and then I'm gonna do this. I'm like, okay, and you still got to work that day. Why don't you just let me do this, and this? Oh, I was just gonna ask my dad to do it.
Oh,
No, nigga,
no.
And
I'm
that's your
telling
No,
you.
nigga.
Right.
But the
Right.
thing is,
Right.
she's and this is what I'll talk about as far as like people going through trauma.
Yeah.
She's like, I've never had a guy
That stepped up to do
that would do the things that I need to be done. It was always me doing it.
Yeah.
She's dealt with her tires flat. She's outside changing the tire. This nigga sitting in the car.
That is, and
I've
this
seen
is what's
things like
going
that.
on. That's
I've
just
seen things
Obama-
like
And there's, but with that being said too, is with the
Lord.
trauma thing, sometimes people don't even think to ask or even
yeah. I get
try
that.
to hint at this is what I need done. Hopefully he gonna say something. It's kind of like sometimes as women and we deal with trauma, sometimes we just looking for you just to do without me even having to
Well, only
hint.
thing for me is like when I allow people to do things, they do something disappointing. Like they have do it or they don't do it at all, and they say it last minute. That's gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
So I don't put myself in predicament.
Y'all
But
not,
it's the
y'all
thought
not,
that
Wait,
matters.
somebody
too.
asked us
Yeah.
a question too.
Yeah, I was gonna say y'all not speaking to it, but I think the bigger problem with not asking for things is because you don't want people to use it against you. To which I'll always tell people, all you gotta do is let somebody know one time that you don't give a fuck about what they did for you, and they'll
Yeah.
never do it. They'll never do it again.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel like. I don't know. I guess it's just like if you only gonna feel good about me doing something for you because I just did it for you without you having to ask for it, and if you have to ask for it and there's a potential for me throwing it back in your face, you don't want it, then I wouldn't want it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's like, hey, babe, you think maybe you'll grab that? Because I'm finna go this way. You think you finna come past there? You think you'll just stop and grab that?
I get that, but what I'm speaking to is something that I hear often. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah.
people saying like, I don't want to ask nobody for nothing because I don't want them to throw it in my face.
Or I don't want to be
Don't allow them to, and they won't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But sometimes that come with trauma, like
Mhm.
in your past situations.
Right.
Like
What
if
happened?
I've dealt with people that always threw something in my face, and then me and you dealing with each other, I'm gonna creep, and I'm like, I'm not gonna really ask him for nothing because I know all these other people that I've dealt with always threw shit in my face. So, I mean, it
tell a
definitely
motherfucker
comes with
so
trauma.
twice. Yeah,
And that-
never,
and that-
never.
and
I
that's-
don't give a fuck.
and that's my thing. And so what I hear is like, I don't want to be a burden. It's like, nigga, I drive across town to bring you some grandma cookies. Like,
Yeah.
you're not a burden.
Right.
To the right man.
If you my partner,
Yeah.
I want to do this.
Right.
Mhm.
I enjoy doing things for you.
yeah.
And so, yeah.
So I think too, like,
The question was, will
Oh, it's up here.
tell you going to get some pay.
no, to tell you going to get her some pads and tampons.
Man,
if
I
you
don't
need
give
it.
a fuck.
Yes, freely.
Hell yeah, I'm going.
Hell yeah. I got daughters.
I'm not embarrassed. Like
That stuff don't bother-
that stuff don't
I
bother
done
me.
cleaned up the beds
I
and all
bought
that.
tampons before. That's not no big deal.
Pregnancy test.
All that.
Okay.
I'll be
Yeah, it's not.
fine.
That's none of that is a big deal.
I'll be just.
I'm not embarrassed by nothing. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
it's
Like,
I done asked questions. I'm trying to find the overnight
Like what
joint.
happens? What happens when you go to the store and get tampons? You go in there, you grab them, and you go to the register and you pay for them.
Yeah, nothing.
You think I'm gonna let a bitch working at Walgreens judge me about some fucking tampons? I don't give a fuck. Like, y'all got that B word again.
Nah, I'm doing all that. I'm going to get prescriptions, whatever you need me to go get. That's it.
Yeah.
I think that's also true too. Like as far as date men that like you, because a lot of
Yeah.
times it's like, oh, I don't want to be. You know, I used to say that like with my relationship, like, oh, I don't want to just be too much, or I don't because I've been disappointed so much, and I've had to deal with like being just just rejected a little bit. So it's like that's a sign of trauma too. Like I don't want to, because you don't want to, feel that disappointment, but those are men that don't like you.
Yeah, I
you said.
disappointed a lot of hoes that I
Okay.
Didn't like.
Hoes.
And that's
Shout
what
out to the
I'm
bitches and hoes.
Apparently.
saying.
Shout out.
Date men who genuinely like you and
Yeah, I don't think
want
I've
to
had
take.
that before yet.
What's that?
Mhm.
A man that genuinely likes me
It's coming.
and likes me.
It was so crazy. I was just having a
But I'm
conversation with
glad
somebody yesterday.
because that's because we don't even be. We don't know that a lot of people don't know men that don't like them because they don't like themselves.
Mhm.
Like when you like yourself, it's like
You're not
hey,
gonna deal with all
like,
them things.
because I don't even treat me like this, you know. So it's just a it's
Yeah, I treat myself pretty
And that's
good.
why
You
that
do.
saying is you gotta love yourself
definitely- so we
first.
you aware
and
like
you can't expect other
you
people to
know
love you.
it's just a
But to the men that I do date,
yeah. Give me a shout
they're
out.
very nice to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I see that. I see the effort there. It's just not a connection there.
Yeah.
It's nothing. I'm more of an intellectual person, so all that superficial shit. Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
they just looking for the uncle to be like, yeah, nephew, that's
Yeah.
But a lot of men date
That's
for their
you?
own satisfaction too.
Mhm.
Oh my
for
god!
what?
And that's another
For
that
what?
for their own satisfaction. And
I
that-
remember. I
that's
remember.
dating period though. Like
Yeah.
not only men, women do that
Yeah.
as well. But the problem with that is it's not gonna last, right?
Mhm.
Because once I find somebody else that fills that role, my intentions are somewhere else, right? And yeah, it's tough because I mean, women do that too. Women will date you because they want to date somebody. It's not you, and I
You don't
always
wanna
have a
be
problem
alone.
with that.
I don't feel like that.
Like
I always have a problem with that too. It's like, am I just
You see
the
me?
person that's filling this role right now, or you actually want to be with me?
You
Like,
can tell when somebody really want to be with you. That's why I feel like I haven't experienced
No, you can't.
that. Yeah, you
yes, you
can.
No, you
can.
Yes, you
can't.
They're way
can.
No,
more
you can't.
intentional. They are
Yes,
much
you
more
can.
intentional. Much
Intentional.
more
What intention does someone show when they really?
I think
How they talk
conversation
to
is
you?
different.
You get it, you
How they
know.
treat
I'm,
you, how
I'm
they show up
completely
is
different when I
different.
really want to be with
Yeah,
somebody.
there's
When you
forward
get
I'm
it,
completely
you
different.
understand.
you talking about doing things together. There's forward talk. Like that's completely different than somebody just anticipating talking to you every day.
Or
Do
getting
you
to
know-
like
Niggas
you.
pull the wool over motherfuckers' eyes every day.
They
But the will over the eyes will not involve you ever seeing my kids.
Right.
Yeah.
You will not. There nothing public. You will
Listen,
not be going out
get
with me.
that. I get that, but what all I'm saying is that there are people who convince people that they love them and they don't all the time.
Yeah, that's
And
But
only
time will
all
show
the
that.
time.
But you
But that's
don't
facts.
think
Situations
that
will show that.
You know a tree by the fruit it
Yeah,
bears.
time. Yeah, something's gonna eventually show. But there are people who intentionally deceive.
If
They
I-
move with intention to deceive.
There
you.
are people
but
who
if there's
There are
not-
intentionally-
lots of people out here that move with
Just-
intention
yeah.
to
I
deceive
think
you.
a lot of people that do that are in need of something though.
And-
So there's things going on. Like it's a lot of dudes that need somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But,
But you
but that's what I'm saying. If you're dating someone that's equally yoked, I think that's a
on.
different situation.
Equally yoked is big.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're aligning with this person. This isn't something like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
he just a lot of these things don't have a
Yeah.
job.
I was just
we, and we
But
ignore
there are
the
people-
actions. We
Yeah.
listen to the words more than
I don't think
anything.
it's men because it's a lot of women like that. So they need
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I needed you. I need help with these kids. I need help
Yeah.
with these bills. You can
Absolutely.
tell though, because soon as you get the date now, that's all she's talking about.
Right.
But it's like it's also people, and you got a point. But it's also people that intentionally love too. You know what
Absolutely,
I mean? So
absolutely.
when I say like intent, I'm like stuff that you didn't even realize you needed or wanted. It's like
Mm-hmm.
loving with intention. It's people out here like that too.
But I think that you know, and Tay speaks this all the time. This Tay about love bombing.
Oh yeah.
There are people who can deceive you pretending to be something that
But I
they're
don't
not.
think it can be love bomb
Yeah,
or
you
like
can.
manipulate.
Yeah,
I
you
have.
can. 50 things
You can
I
do
can tell you today.
But listen,
can
you
get
can
them out.
do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
It don't
But
work
it's
on me.
like it just really don't work.
It don't work
It really
on me.
don't. Like I can't control what you do.
Men
But you know, and you know
men
what
are
happened?
a little
But
different,
The thing is though, what happens even with the love bombing, even for women, you're not looking at the actions.
Mm-mm.
You're not looking at the actions. You're hearing words. That's why a bitch can get beat up and be like, "Oh, but he loved me." Bitch, he
Right,
don't
how?
love you. He tried to knock you out.
And we got to remember, love come with sacrifice too.
And so,
Like,
if the actions, like I said, you know people by the fruit
He
they
ain't
bear.
sacrificed
Forget
nothing.
all the stuff they trying to show you.
yeah.
What are they doing?
yeah.
What
And that's
actions are they
big.
putting in?
That's what the love bombing is though.
Yeah,
You get
that-
with somebody, they tell you all these things. How many times do people tell you what happened with their ex?
All the
He
time.
did me like this. He did me like that. I'm gonna swear up and down to you. I'll never do any of that.
Mhm.
I'm better than him. All I have to do is be 1% better than the last.
Yeah.
And you love me.
I have been loved by before. I think that's
Oh,
how.
you just said you didn't.
But I'm talking now.
Oh.
I can't be.
Oh, you
just-
can. You said you can't. be
Now I wouldn't be able
Oh
to be
no,
loved
I
by-
can't be now.
You know what I mean?
Well,
But
there-
I would definitely.
there
be
are
able to
things
contact-
you can do that you can weed people out, you know what I'm saying? I always tell,
Love
especially
bombing
women,
too.
the first thing to weed niggas out is sex. You don't give a man sex, like you'll see it soon enough if he really want to be around you.
Yeah.
I just had I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday, and she was basically saying that she's in this intentional dating space, and she's just not interested in having sex with people because she wants to know your intentions.
Yeah.
I said that's some of the most mature adult shit I've ever heard somebody say, and I hear people say it sometimes, but like never in a situation where it was
I say it to
just,
you all the time.
And he said, I'm no longer interested.
You said I say it to you all the time. You just don't be listening.
well, I'm not listening to her because and that's really what it's all about a lot of times.
Wow.
Yeah, so like I think that sex is the biggest thing. Like that's the first thing that
Yeah,
you
it
can
is.
do, not do it a man to kind of tell you like, and don't get me wrong, there are some people that'll wait it out.
Yeah.
This nigga waited to marriage.
Thought he was doing it all right.
And that's not to say he didn't love his wife, but that's a prime
I didn't.
example of somebody.
I
I
didn't.
think he was deceiving himself a little bit.
I thought I loved her, but again,
That
I
was
think
love.
that the way we think of love is like an infatuation.
Yeah.
It's not really love.
The
Yes.
things you were
Love is
doing
an
was
action.
love.
It is.
And so if my actions don't match up to love, I didn't love this girl.
Yeah.
And so my actions was tearing her down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say, oh, I loved you and I was tearing you down the whole time. So no. And that's why I say look at the fruit. Like if a nigga not showing you, like you said, sex. Another thing, I don't spend money on nobody. But when I'm dating you, I'm big baller over here. What you need?
Right, right.
You want this? Because that's what you're gonna lead with, what you care about. What you're most passionate about, what you're serious about, you're gonna lead with that. And if a nigga won't even spend a dime on you, that nigga don't like you for real.
But that's
But
that's something that
It's other kind. I mean, it's other things as well.
because
A nigga like me, if I spend a dime on it,
Yeah,
I
because
grew up-
there are people who got a bunch of money and don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that don't mean I love you because I gave you $300.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
trying, you know
I'm trying to
what I'm
smash.
saying? Like,
What's
yeah.
the intentions behind
I'm
it?
gonna call you if your phone off. Take this money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
But, and the thing is, the intentions. The whole thing about the intentions,
Yeah.
right? If my intentions is to better you and not to get something from you, like
You got
when
pure
relationships is all about sacrifice. I shouldn't go in a relationship thinking about what you can do for me. I go into a relationship thinking like, dang, how can I enhance her?
Yeah, but that's
That's
how
the
you.
way
That's
you
a
gotta
man.
do it.
That's a
But
man.
I think it's actually a mutual thing
No,
too.
a man.
What you
When
mean?
you're with men,
Mhm.
they're going to better you,
No.
and then you're going to stay. You're going to help support and maintain and nurture that
But-
relationship.
Should we both come in with that type of mindset though?
You can, but it's different types of. To me, it's different types of better.
Mhm.
From a man,
Yeah,
it's
from a
different.
man, but we
And it don't have to be like, again, like
You know
a
what I
woman.
mean?
A woman go enhance too in the ways
Yeah.
that she enhance. Like I need somebody that's emotionally stable. Like I don't want to be stressed out when I come home and have a headache. And I just dealt with this at work. Like, and so there's certain ways that if somebody cares about you and loves you, they gonna watch how they speak to you, how they treat you, how they listen to you. There's certain things that they're gonna be attentive about because they care about you for real. A nigga that don't care and a female that don't care, they not gonna care. You can say drop all the hints in the world and it's not gonna matter because they don't care. And so, yeah, you got to be somebody that's intentional
Yeah, I
about
just
you.
told my ex, I said something. We were talking about something, and I said, I've been, he was like, I didn't know you thought like that. We talked about this. You didn't hear me because you weren't choosing me. You know what I mean? Like you weren't hearing anything I was saying. I was talking, but you wasn't hearing me. You know, and that's a tough pill to swallow too when you dating somebody and you thinking y'all connecting.
And y'all not.
And that, you
what
know,
was just like you said you were talking to him and it wasn't like he wasn't listening. Like
he he probably watching.
oh, well,
What he do?
right.
He's one of
I wanna
those.
give you some.
He's very. I mean, this is.
He's gonna be the next caller.
Like, did you
no, I just want to give better. I want to have a better context on that.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not.
I think that he And I feel like every time he did something, it was for him. He was very good at making you feel like you were important. You know what I mean? And it was really all about him all the time.
That's fact.
Mhm.
Like,
And that's tough to see, but after the fact, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
he wasn't doing anything unless he was involved.
Yeah, like when people are like, oh, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like for instance, when I first met him, my credit was bad.
Right.
And he talked so much shit that I went and got my credit together, but he told me, like, I'm gonna put you on my credit. And he never did that shit. He dangled that like a carrot. You know what I mean? All the
But it
time.
all, yeah.
And I just went and did it myself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But then it turned into, oh, you did it yourself. You know what I mean? Like, ooh.
Right.
Shit, that ain't nobody want to see you doing better.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you guys believe in the 80-20 rule
What?
for relationships?
Uh.
Like 80% is good, but that's 20% is like, ugh, like he might not be able to communicate. He might block you out with
There's
tough
men that say that now.
conversations.
Like, oh, she left me and I was only, I was doing 90 and it was 10% she did not like. And she held it so heavy.
The thing
You know-
is, you're gonna focus on the shit you don't like, period.
Yeah.
And so
Don't
no
be
matter
too
how
big
much
on
a
that.
good a person do, you're gonna focus on what hurts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like my whole body can feel good, but if my foot hurt, that's what I'm bringing the attention to. Like
Right.
shit, I need
Correct.
I'm hurting right here.
Yeah.
Can't walk.
Yeah. So I mean, I agree to it to an extent. But I think that right, that 20 still can't be something that is just like, oh, I got to deal with this every day. You know what I'm saying? Especially depending on what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna annoy
Snoring, I'm sorry.
right,
Yeah,
you know, I
snoring
mean,
is
I don't,
crazy.
I don't, you know,
Snoring?
My
I don't-
brother and Dallas snore like a grizzly bear. Like I wanted to know from his wife, like you can handle that? Like
Yeah,
yeah, he
that's-
needed some surgery.
That's something you can't control.
Yeah, that's a
But
deal
No,
breaker
no,
for
but
me.
it was
so to me, really, that 20
No,
is
that's a
the,
deal
No,
breaker.
when you like him, you don't hear that.
that 20 number, it kind of slides because it's just like when you, like you said, when you thinking about the things that you don't like about someone, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna stand out. It's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. And it's like,
Mhm.
what is it that
you said that chick? I was like, what? And you was like, she annoys me. Like she moves around too much.
You're gonna find something.
Yeah, ADHD.
She was just great, you know. And you was like, she moves around too much. Like,
yeah, so
ADHD or
You will find shit like that the way they
Somebody had
talk.
ADHD.
Like, bro, nah,
possibly,
I don't like it.
possibly.
something.
But
What she said.
but
don't
if
like
she
the way
got
she
ADHD and it's gonna be a problem for me, then it's a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the case is. Yeah.
But
like,
are you, so if you were to keep that relationship up, are you willing to like coach her or get her through that?
So like I said, despite what the young lady said about me, I communicate very effectively. So I'm going to say,
Mhm.
I'm going to talk to you about things, especially something that I have a problem with. You know what I'm saying? Like if I ain't saying nothing, everything good. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because I can't help myself. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just I'm a leader. I'll coach somebody into something anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's not no issue. Again, it's just about if somebody's willing to, you know what I'm saying? Because people will tell you like, this is who I am. Like you got to deal with it.
No, I don't.
And I'll say to that, like, no, you're right. Like I absolutely don't have to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? And if it's so much, and I've been in a situation like that where I've been talking to someone and telling like, hey, like this ain't working. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was in a relationship where there was just like there wasn't the proper level of respect for me. You know what I'm saying? And I addressed it a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, oh, like I get where you, this was the worst part about it. To tell me I'm right and then still be like, but this is just who I am. Like, that's awful. To tell me that you're not, to tell me you're not going to change because you don't want to change for me. No, change for you.
Mhm.
I'm just the person who helping you get to the realization that like something's wrong.
Mhm.
You got to change for you. You don't got to change for me. Because this is something that, and I end up finding out it was a pre-existing situation.
Mhm.
It's probably a current situation if she hasn't addressed it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I sit around in this situation? And I'm only gonna address it so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm, like I said, I'm a flight risk these days.
So
They call me, tell me so.
When you said you like relationships a little disrespectful, define that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did I use disrespectful? I think somebody else used disrespectful. No, I said I would disrespect someone else's relationship is what I
You were
said.
disrespected?
Yeah.
Why?
Ain't that a bitch?
Because I don't care about your relationship. I don't
That's
expect
why you gotta
I don't
protect-
expect nobody to respect my relationship but the people who are in it.
Just like he was saying,
I-
that goes back to the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Protect
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. So it's like if I'm in a relationship with you and he's shooting his shot at you,
No respect.
you need to respect our relationship.
Not
I
you.
don't have anything to say to this man.
Right, you're not accountable to nothing.
Let's say that
I'm
again.
You're talking about our
Niggas.
relationship. I was talking
Wait, time
about
out.
somebody else.
Say it
So,
again.
like, if they're in a relationship, for example,
Right.
I don't gotta respect their union because I'm not in it. And if she shows me signs that she's interested in
And
me,
that's the-
I'm going to.
And so
if
you-
I'm interested, I'm gonna
And that be
shoot.
the
So as a nigga, you
uncontrollable
saying
factor.
you not finna hit up another nigga. Say it again.
No, and that is the uncontrollable.
As a nigga, you're saying that you're not gonna hit up another nigga that's dealing with your girl because that's her place to do that. You're not coming to no nigga as a man, is what you basically.
I'm
telling
not
me.
coming to no nigga as a
Okay.
man.
So
I'm
you
not.
ain't heard about it, but I'm saying that be the uncontrollable factors. Like
I wish it was
you
1,000
right.
niggas
She
in
said
this
because
live
you not heard about it. You gotta slide that in.
to hear that
Yeah, because
because niggas is the weird.
I mean,
But that's
there,
when
there,
that gets
there.
too
I
far.
think there are certain. I think there are lines that a man could cross that can make me say something. I'm not gonna act like I have no. Yeah.
But it don't make sense to do though. I tell my homegirls that
Yeah.
makes no sense. It makes no sense for me if I like your man or your man and you no, if I ain't gonna put me in it, but somebody coming about your man and then you trying to
Argue
tell
with them.
her that's my man. Why the
I've
fuck
had
do
that
she
happen.
care?
Correct.
And what are you gonna? Why don't you leave him? If he's bad, you leave. Because now you
Yeah.
telling me all these bad things about him, so I can get out the way.
I feel like
That's all you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I feel like if my
What you
woman
mean,
gives
like a friend?
access to a nigga that's willing to disrespect me in that manner,
Yeah.
then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like,
Could've just
like
ended
the,
the situation.
listen, the cheating starts early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we may not fuck for a while, but the cheating starts as soon as you're entertaining me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, like I said, if they're together. If she gives me her number or she telling me if we're messaging on Facebook, just extra and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can get like people post shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might heart it or good job or congratulations on your pop up shop, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, once it starts turning into something more, like, all right, like you should not even be responding to this nigga. I don't even want you telling him. I don't even want you telling him I got a man. I want you to stop talking to the nigga,
Yeah.
and that's what you should be
Yeah,
doing.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? And if anything is going on beyond that, you're not respecting your union. That's on you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not on me to
To do anything.
Right.
You
That's
just proved
real.
my point from earlier, but we're not gonna get back on that topic.
What that do?
Wrap it around for us. What's the point though? For real. Like,
Why you do that to me?
Because I want to.
Because you made a comment, but I'm not gonna get back on that.
Yeah,
'Cause
what
we've been having a really good conversation.
You know, what was it?
I don't know.
We
you
about to
know.
wrap up anyways. I've been in here with you niggas too long.
It's 11
Um,
o'clock.
because you
Yeah,
made a
like,
comment
it's
saying,
2 hours.
what if he gets comfortable, or what if the girl that we bring around gets too comfortable? And then, like, why would you do something?
I said that?
Yeah, you said, why would I do something to risk
No,
that
I
and
think
give
What's her
people
opinion?
the?
I think you playing with fire. Let me just be honest with you.
What's
I think you playing with fire.
Yeah, we've been in here long enough.
Yeah.
We're comfortable.
Because he made that comment, and I said exactly what you said. Like, it's up to him to put her in her place. Like, look, you
But you
disrespecting.
present this is a situation where he didn't present this nigga to her.
Mhm.
You're presenting this girl to this man. So you part of the problem at this point because
No.
you're
If it, if
Not-
it becomes one, you are.
Not if we allow it to be a problem. Like, she can do what she want, but if we entertain it, then we're allowing it to be a problem. But if we like, oh, she doing too much, we about to.
Right.
It's not a problem. She might have a problem, but we good. We not about to entertain it. You only allow it to become a problem in your world is when you entertain
Would
it.
you agree that when you have sex with somebody, things can change?
Yeah.
That's what we talked
Everything
about.
changed.
But we talked about this last week. Sex is the line, regardless. Like, as much as she tried to be like, oh, like, why sex is the big deal? And I remember I asked about the friend, like, you know what I'm saying? If I start talking to a friend, but we had sex or if we didn't, does it make a difference? Like, yeah, sex literally is the line. You could talk all that girlfriend, boyfriend. I guess if you claim relationship, but if y'all somehow didn't have sex, then maybe. But other than that, like, sex is literally the line.
Yeah, it's like if y'all for in that situation that you kind of saying, if your fiance and y'all get married and he has sex with that person, that third person, just by herself one day, and she be like, "Man, do it. We already did it together. We already been fucking."
Mhm.
And they like, you gone, and they like they gonna do it without you.
That'd be an issue.
But that's something I just deal with later. You know what I mean? Hey, that's the mission.
Oh.
You can come in. But yeah, just like something he'll probably deal with later, but it still was initiated by you.
Mhm.
So how do you handle? You get what I'm saying? Like, how
You
do
gonna get you gonna deal with it later, and we done. Like it's nothing to talk about. Cause
if
again,
he do something like that, you over.
yeah. Cause
You get
again,
divorced.
yeah, we done.
Oh.
Cause
That's-
we I set boundaries with you. Like if I'm setting boundaries and I'm telling you this is something that I don't want you to do, and it's a deal breaker,
I don't think
But
and
that's
you
fair.
agree,
This the
it
type
is
of boundary,
fair.
but this the type of boundary you setting. Like you making a plate for a nigga and saying, "But don't eat that right there."
That sound like Adam to me.
Like it's on my plate.
That
It's
ain't the
on the
same-
plate. Okay, I'm gonna just eat this right. Because the thing is, though, your flirt is
She treated the nigga like the dog. She set the treat out, and she said, "Don't touch
But
that.
don't-
Stay
don't
right
do this."
here."
Yeah, and so I'm just, and that's why I say it's dangerous because you don't put no trust in your flesh at all. No trust in your
And I
flesh.
deal with it.
I'm gonna eat that.
That's the part where it's a disconnect.
So you guys don't feel like there's no
people think-
successful
Absolutely.
poly or
Absolutely.
threesome?
I think it is, but I
Absolutely.
think that the rate of success, like, okay, so look, right now, solid nigga, he just wants you, and y'all good, y'all right here.
Mhm.
You adding this gonna bring y'all success rate all the way down to here.
If you allow
Why?
it.
No, you
But I
doing
don't
it.
think
You didn't do it.
You're
No,
doing
if you
it.
allow
Well,
it.
I'm not saying that it's gonna fail. I'm saying the success rate goes down.
Yeah.
And now that
Okay.
takes away from the goal of the relationship. Anything that's gonna bring the success rate, you should be wanting it to go up.
It's
So-
gonna go up regardless.
It
what we do.
was up when he said he only wanted you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you was like,
said,
no,
I
you
want
want
some
other.
I want us to explore, and I
Mhm.
want to do
Sound
something
like
else.
Adam and Eve.
And you taking it somewhere else.
Don't eat of that fruit. That's what he said.
I mean,
And-
there is
and-
situations
and-
that's successful out here.
And so
There
like,
is.
You gotta go into a poly saying it's poly though. You
and so
gotta
like,
go into a poly.
so with this situation, like, and she says she has not done this yet.
Yeah.
I think that if y'all came into a situation where y'all had somebody like she was like y'all girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing official and this and that.
girl.
If if I go fuck our girlfriend,
Mhm.
that kind of ain't that bad. Now I know you saying the boundary is
I
there,
don't think you gonna get
but at some point you're gonna like this girl a little bit, and it may, and even if him going fucking her on her own may fuck it up. I just don't think it's gonna be enough for you to leave.
It is because that's your
think you
trust.
really gotta
Like
be
it is.
real.
And I'm gonna tell you
It's
why.
kind of like when a nigga lying to you. It's like, damn,
be
like
real.
I told you I didn't like
you got your dude penis right here, right? You got balls.
You is
And you like, "Man, I lick this right
She's
ball."
she's doing like this
Ball.
because she's not on camera. She's
This,
doing.
the right ball is my ball. Don't you lick over here? You get the left ball, and then the tongue go on the right ball,
It's
and then you like boundaries, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If,
But
if
so-
it's that
What?
specific, hell yeah.
No.
Yes, because that's like getting in a
putting your
relationship
man in
saying
an
no.
uncomfortable
to you.
situation.
You know when people be like, I don't even want none. Like that's what I would.
That's
do.
what it is. I don't even want it then.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
Just get up.
But that's
Everybody
why
get up. Put your clothes on, get out.
you go with the contract. You have a contract. You go with the contract. If the contract change, that's for y'all to talk about. I mean,
You really
we-
strong.
yeah, I am.
I
No,
wanna
the
see you
thing
in
is,
6 months after
the
you
reason why she's strong
Cause
bring
I
him to
is because
be real.
she want to fuck other girls.
That's exactly why I was.
And so
really-
it's for her.
That's
No,
Well,
because I
well-
want us to be able to explore
He
and have
don't want to do
fun.
I think
It's
the
not that
dynamic,
he don't want to. It
Right.
just he didn't bring it to the
I think the
table. I
dynamic
did.
of her liking other women is necessary for
That's
this.
why I,
Exactly.
It's the only way this
Yeah.
even potentially
But that's
works. First and
still-
foremost,
When she brought it up, he said, "If that's what you want to do."
It's selfish. It's selfish. He having his cake and eat it.
I don't
too.
think-
No.
who-
It's selfish.
For who? For her?
If he's telling her, I only want you.
Mhm.
I only want to be with you. I don't want anyone else. And she like, oh, let's do something else. No. He would be a fool. Actually, he would sound people now. You sound gay.
It only.
Yeah.
Could he really say no?
Yeah,
I
and that's
said
what I
no.
was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Is it's only
But I-
selfish if he says no, and then I get mad. I'm like, I don't want to be with you. No,
No.
if,
Bring it up.
But I've said
because that's something that I want to explore. If
You-
that was an option on the table. It
You-
wasn't
I
a.
don't think you should. Okay. Do
Well,
it.
because listen, I don't personally think there's anything wrong with what she's doing. That's not because I would like something like this for myself or anything like that. Ladies, y'all look.
liar.
No, I'm also not saying that I wouldn't like something like this for myself. I'm being honest here. Like, yo, I love this, and I'm not saying that because of that. I think we're giving her a hard time just because of what it is. And sex is always the thing that gives
But it's not
relationships
just
the
sex,
hardest
y'all.
time.
It is-
Sex and money gives relationships the hardest time.
Married. If they were just,
But listen to what I'm saying. Sex and money gives relationships the hardest time.
do you not know? Do you
It's not the sex or money. It's the
I only
love
got
of it.
back on her because she tried to
It's the-
switch it on me.
Having
not-
sex with other
It's
people.
not the
Yeah.
sex or money.
If you could take away financial problems and having sex with other people, we'd have a very high success rate of marriage in this country. People tend to leave for cheating and for financial reasons.
Mhm.
She's eliminating one of those.
So he
Potentially.
Just said that
So she thinks.
he just sat here and said that when he got married,
That's
he thought that it was going to fix the desire to want to sleep with a lot of women, right?
Right.
And it did not, because marriage is not a cure for lust, right?
no, it's not.
Exactly. So that would be the same type of thing.
It's like having a conversation with a straight dude and a gay dude, and a gay dude trying to convince you why he like niggas.
No,
Like,
no, no.
And a gay dude.
yeah.
No, that's facts though. Like she
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
He feel good for him. He like,
And
that's
exactly
what-
what
that's
she's
why she's
doing.
doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what
Your
I
chase
said
of
that.
lust might
what I'm just
cause
saying.
you your husband, because you do not know his future desires after you give him
And
that
then
satisfaction.
intentions do change. Like you could start off with good intentions.
And she
And that
said
might
that's a
happen.
conversation
and
to
she's
be
That
had.
not,
might
and she's
happen.
not, and she's not eliminating one situation.
Yeah.
What she's
Because you're
doing
mad.
is, let's say the financial aspect of it. She's saying, I don't want to deal with financial shit, so let's just live outside. We're not gonna have no
Type
bills.
shit.
Now she eliminated the financial part too.
But
Like,
now
no,
you
it's not. That's not how you want
But
to.
it's, so
cold, you outside.
you
it's
referring to
raining on
cheating?
you.
Huh?
You referring to cheating when you say that?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Nah, that's not why I'm doing it. I'm not saying, oh,
Well,
I'm.
you said you said he had a temptation that you didn't want to talk about.
No, there was.
Well,
situ-
no.
it
Why
could've
somebody
been
ain't
a
calling about that
temptation.
temptation?
But I,
Right.
crazy.
Talk about
it's
it.
really not his temptation. I think it's more so yours. It's your
My
needs.
temptation.
No, she knows that.
Yeah, it's your needs that
Yeah.
need to be fulfilled. It's your curiosity to.
No, she said he was put in a situation and he didn't do it.
So I'm saying, she's already made. She said that.
She
said
said that
this is
she
something-
likes women. She
Yeah.
said
Mhm.
that's out there.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, just come back in.
I'm just saying, you finna bring this man of God to
But that's deep though.
Do he be watching this?
He was on it the whole time.
Oh, okay.
What
He
did he
act-
have to say? Will he come in?
Will he come in? Nah,
Yeah.
he real laid back.
Oh, okay.
He
Meet
actually
me up if you want
Hey,
to
he
come in.
hey,
actually texted me.
hey,
He was like, "All right,
hey,
that's enough about our bedrooms."
Hey, I don't blame you, bro. I wouldn't come in either. I promise I wouldn't come in either. Listen. She,
Because he proved my point, and I just
see,
Yeah.
listen, you don't even listen. He told you that.
yeah, that's definitely gonna be a conversation when we get home. But I just had to prove my point because I mean, what's for you is for you. What's for me is for me. And I never. And let's say I do try it in 6 months, and I come back like, yo, I lost him. Like he with that bitch now. Then I mean, that's just the story.
now let me ask you a question. Do you think something like that would deter you from doing it in the future?
I think I'll think twice.
Oh,
You didn't think twice. You didn't think twice this time.
I mean, 3 times.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I do. Before when I was here, I'm like, well, this ain't something that I'm like, you know, I'm still back and forth. I still have my what ifs. Like what you guys are saying is valid,
Right.
but I'm still. And then there's another part of me where it's like
I think you should sacrifice. that
I'm
part.
comfortable. You know, I'm comfortable with doing it because I know as of right now who I have.
He
And
asked
I
you
know-
to shut up for a reason.
I could be wrong. I don't think you ready to be in a relationship like that though.
Yeah, it's either you not
In like a poly relationship,
no,
No, a relationship period. I
don't
think you
so.
still want to do stuff.
I do.
I didn't get this ring for no reason. We
No, no,
ain't.
not saying- not saying you- I'm not
think
saying you
that-
didn't get it for a reason. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
You wanna
I
have
think
fun
that
still.
you still want to do single shit.
No, it's not. No, it's
let
not.
Me, let me
I
say
feel like
this.
it is-
Let me say this. So I used to talk to this young lady. She's a very spiritual, religious, however she would want to put it. And she talks about like all the things that she's not gonna do when she gets into a relationship.
Mhm.
To which I said, I don't understand why you're not, because you like these things. We do these things every time you come over here, along with like having sex and all that. Like
Jesus Christ.
she's like, I mean, it's just like smoke. Like she was like smoking weed, but like you come over here and you want to smoke, and you know what I'm saying. Like, and she don't smoke. Like she's not no. You know what I'm saying. Obviously, she ain't doing it now. But it's just like, why is it that the things that you like, you think that you have to not do them because you got into a relationship? And to be totally honest, the only reason we're really giving her any shit about this is because society
not
has
shit,
told her
though.
it is shit.
No, it's
Because
not.
we're only giving her shit because of what society has told us relationships are supposed to be. And the fact of the matter is that a relationship is whatever the fuck you
The,
make
the
it.
crazy thing is though,
There's no
relationships.
rules to relationships.
There are no
The
rules.
thing is,
We're not
society
giving-
promotes what she's talking about right now, but statistics show that it's a problem.
Yeah, but still, poly relationships been around forever.
She's saying she don't.
Poly relationships been around for
She's saying
thousands,
she
tens
don't
of
wanna
thousands
do
of
those
years.
things 'cause she think it's not ladylike or something.
All I'm
She's
speaking
not
to
giving
is how
shit.
we're responding to what she's saying.
We're giving an
We're
opinion.
right, and
And-
we're
and-
and,
and
what is the
opinion.
root of our
We're
opinion?
giving an opinion.
We're not giving a
Experience.
opinion based
But I'm
on
just saying
statistics.
it's not
Yeah,
shit.
It's
not
no,
shit.
because we haven't dropped one statistic in 2.5 hours. Not one.
You said financial.
Mm.
You just said financial and cheating is that's a
I just said
statistic.
most.
That's statistic though. That financial and cheating is
Look, he
like,
gives his own statistics that when he bit him in the ass.
But I'm just saying, all I'm saying is when we agree
delete that part.
that was statistic, but I just feel like when we get into a marriage, God made marriage.
People, listen. People in
But
that
that's
Bible have
you.
multiple
That's-
wives.
Just
Like,
like
that's
you.
what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying
That's
to say.
like that's
Who?
like being Muslim. Like
No, I'm not pushing my shit on
Huh?
nobody.
Who?
I'm saying what I want to listen. I'm not
You don't
pushing
know
what
them
I
niggas.
believe.
And I don't know him either because
I
I'm
am
wondering
not
who in the
pushing-
Bible.
Them niggas had wives.
I'm not
Kings and
pushing-
shit in the
Kings
I-
had
the exception. They're an exception.
they didn't have wives.
I am not
'cause
pushing my
that's
religion
not what the Bible says.
or my spirituality on anybody.
Man, woman, God. It ain't man, woman, woman, God. And so you can't say that it was accepted in the Bible. It wasn't.
It was a nigga in the Bible had a bunch of wives and a bunch of kids. I can't think of who the fuck it was right now,
Well,
but
when
it
you find
definitely
it,
in
let
there.
me know. But I'm saying
Oh.
that it's not.
You
It's
got to go
not
back.
religion, or
I ain't-
it's
listen,
not.
I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go read it and find out who. I don't care that much.
Don't speak on the Bible that you ain't like.
They got a religion.
You right. You right.
Don't if you.
Right.
You know
I
what I
can
mean?
speak on the Bible, but at the end, ain't nobody gonna like the stuff that I got to talk about. If you, if you like it.
I'd enjoy it.
No, not today.
No, 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 no,
But
no,
I'm
no.
saying you saying like basically there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying that marriage was thought of because of God. And I
Man,
think,
shout out to y'all for staying on here.
thank
Make
y'all.
sure you like,
Woo!
comment, because we've been on this way for 2 hours.
Thank
and 40
y'all.
minutes.
Thank y'all.
Jesus Christ.
And time.
Okay.
This is not Twitch. Y'all gotta do this long chat thing. Time to go. Time to go.
Put
to
the
bed.
Twitch up. We finna
Y'all-
we live.
let me
Yeah,
say
yeah.
one
No,
thing
you
before
should-
we close out.
Go ahead.
Let me finish this closing out.
Go ahead.
Thank y'all for watching. All I'm saying is that if it was thought up, this is my opinion. This is what I think. You have to believe it. This is, we all here sharing our opinions. Like you, that's yours. That's mine.
On the far.
So basically, God made marriage, in my opinion. So it should be done how He say do it that way for a reason.
Ask you a question.
Sure.
Is there anything wrong with the Bible?
What do you mean? Is there anything wrong?
Is there anything they say in the Bible that's not
Let's
right,
let's me and you had this conversation.
They talk about beating your slave, long as you don't
But
kill it.
listen,
Huh?
So what like,
No, but you're reading the
Y'all
Bible.
gonna give me cancer.
Wait, she wanted to do her final
Oh,
thought.
Say what I'm gonna say. Like, what's for y'all is for
And
y'all,
what's for you is for you.
and what's for me
It's
is
for everybody.
me.
No, just
Don't
And,
ever
and
think you're your friend.
sometimes just for the experience things, sometimes you have to go into it, and then sometimes you just like, okay, this is not for me.
Mhm.
And that's okay. Just like sometimes people try shrooms but never did drugs. Sometimes they want to do shrooms, but they like, damn, I was high as a bitch. I ain't never doing this again. Like, you have to experience certain things.
shout out to
And
shrooms.
You do shrooms?
Mhm.
Oh, child, yeah.
be
That's another
hallucinating.
I never had
conversation.
You be hallucinating?
No, I never hallucinated on them, but
Oh, okay.
it's a great body high, amazing body high.
But to also to say is I have a wonderful man at home. A wonderful man.
We believe you.
I don't experience no cheating. My man provides. My man is there for me. I could talk to my man. My man will rub my feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
My
Tell me
man,
about
I
it,
have
baby.
a wonderful man. I know what I have at home.
Shout out
So
to him.
You just like some
Shout out to
hoes on
him.
the side.
no,
Okay.
I just want to explore. And if he was to ever come to me and say that's not what I'm with, I'm gonna respect that.
Mhm.
I'm not fiending. I'm not like, oh, I need it, or I like women, so I need to have sex. No, that's just something that I would like to explore.
Mhm.
And that's not saying like we won't do a threesome, but we would say no to poly because it's probably adding too much people. And we might do a threesome, like, yeah, we like that bitch, or you like that bitch. Okay, we'll bring it. Like, it's just trial and error. But yeah, so I got a great man at home. He didn't introduce this to me. I introduced it to him, and he's wonderful, and I love him. And shout out to him.
When the wedding? When y'all get married?
In 2027.
Okay.
So we moving first.
I'll be married right away.
Yeah. So we moving, just trying to get more secure.
What is it?
2020. Yeah,
Just
that's
Shit, I
2025.
just figured out it was the 13. Remember?
2025.
But we want to have a wedding that we want, and we don't want a wedding off of like a budget for real.
I think. Okay, that's a go ahead, baby.
What you think?
She
What?
got to grandma mode. Go ahead.
You
I'm
think
tired
what?
now.
You
But
know
I'm
me.
just saying we focus so much on not just you, but my sister wants to, get married. She's been with her man for about 10 years.
Mhm.
So I'm just kind of like, yeah, they've been,
Why did you just do that like that?
I'm sorry.
I'm talking about your delivery. It
I'm
wasn't
sorry
like-
because this is the thing. When my mindset is so like a little different, I'm just thinking we focus on the wedding and not the marriage. Like the marriage is where the communication, the building, the growing together and all that. People be like the marriage. Like I would get married at the courthouse. Like that's
See,
just me.
and that's you.
I mean,
but
our destination
we
wedding-
definitely focus. Like there's things in our our relationship
it's-
is not, or our engagement is not perfect. You know, we
Yeah.
still working on things. We've been engaged for a year now.
Okay.
You know, and
Sorry.
the biggest question before we got engaged was like, do we need to be as close as perfect as possible? And I said, no, I know that I want you, but I know we're gonna have issues, but we have to get through it. Like
Correct.
I want to get through things, but let's still get engaged because I know that I
I
want
wanna,
you.
yeah.
But we've been engaged.
Yeah. He just
Yeah,
want
whatever, nigga.
He just want to do some fly shit for the wedding. That's it. When I get married
I
again,
want
I'm doing some fly. I'm
memories.
coming
Yeah.
out. I'm coming out of
I brought up
plane
my sister because
with my shit on.
get married. And
Carpet.
I think that's dope though to have been married before and then still want to have something to experience. Because some people get married and then they like, I ain't doing all that.
Nah.
I know. It's-
And I hear that a lot too. That a lot of women be like, I spent $10,000 on my wedding, but if
look
I
who
could
I'm
go
married.
back,
I'm
I
so
would.
glad I
You
I
know.
want a beautiful, small, intimate wedding.
Very
And I want-
destination?
not destination because I want my family.
Mine's gonna be
my woman.
destination.
Yeah, I'm not.
It ain't about the people. It's
I want-
about
It's
y'all.
the people.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it's about y'all too.
How you gonna
like
tell people how
said.
they marriage supposed to be?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother's can't.
It can't go to that. I'm just saying, it's just intimate. Like you said, you want a small.
Yeah, I want a small, intimate.
See, I'm an extra
Yeah,
person. I like the
big-
diamonds and the big room and the tall ceilings. Like that's just me. I'm not doing it for other people to be pleased. I'm doing that because that's what
And I want a
pleases
big
me.
reception though. but
I don't want to look
want-
back and be like, damn, I look good. I don't want to look back like, damn, why did I settle on a budget
then-
dress? You know?
No, I don't mind to be nice and intimate. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's
no,
gonna
I
last.
don't need
It's
to-
gonna
yeah,
last.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
last.
last.
Exactly. I don't need no room full of people I don't even
Yeah.
fuck with. That's
Yeah.
on my Facebook.
And I done
Yeah.
paid all this for y'all to come see me, and now y'all
$50 a plate.
And I
Niggas don't
can't
even
come
show
y'all like,
up.
girl, I'm
Makes
hurt.
sense.
Can you walk me through this? Like, it's all of them, and ain't nobody, like, you know what I
You
mean?
don't know who you gonna marry. How you just gonna say I'm having a destination? What if they people
Well,
come?
it depends.
Destination. They ain't gotta come. The
The
people-
people
my
that
passport.
we don't want no broke ass
Hey,
niggas coming
I
to
got
the
my
wedding
passport, I'll be
anyway.
there.
Yeah, you got.
Come, I'm saying, what about the elderly people?
They
Yeah, I
can't
mean,
fly
it's
because
all-
they
to
need
each his
bad.
own. To
They
each
can
his
get-
own.
We got it's Facebook on
But I'll go to
Live. You can go live. They can watch from
Yeah,
here.
we got pictures.
Hey, it ain't for
Y'all-
everybody
you know what?
anyway.
You know
So
what? But that's something important to talk about with a person to see where they at.
This
'cause that
our
could be a
shit.
deal
Like
breaker.
this ain't got nothing to do with them in the first place.
No,
Right.
I'm talking about.
I mean, even the old people, yeah, they know. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I
I'm
mean,
kind of like old.
That's what I'm saying.
So
It don't have nothing to do with the old people. It has something to do with me and her.
Why you can't just go to your honeymoon and go somewhere, of course. But
It's our shit. So we gonna do it how
so
we
what?
want.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know who you marrying?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, if she with it, then you with it. Well, what are you laughing for?
Cause she with it.
Oh, well, then you good. Why you laughing?
Thank you guys for tuning in today. This has been,
Hold on, wait. I got one more thing to say. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he's a good man.
He's a great man, Savannah.
He's a good.
I love my
Too
man.
hard, man. Thank
I
you,
love
too
my
hard,
man, and my man is enough for me. He is
Amen,
enough.
girl. Go ahead.
But yeah,
He'll be a special guest next week, y'all. I'll bring him in. I'll be dragging him by his feet. I'm like, God damn, why you bring me here?
but yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all got anything y'all want to plug real quick before we go?
What you mean?
Anything you got going on business wise? I know you can get your
Yeah,
pop-up
so
back.
y'all, Pop-Up Shop Milwaukee, tune in. We definitely putting things on the map. We growing. We're collabing. We're soon to go on tour.
Tell them where to find it. So
Yeah.
they can get the updates.
Facebook, Pop-Up Shop Milwaukee. Instagram, pop-up_shop. No, hold on. I don't even know my own thing. Hold on. I can actually go to it. Wait. Y'all don't log out on me real quick. Be a
Send
little
it to
patient
the,
with me.
send it to the chat.
Oh,
Yeah, she gonna drop it in the chat. Shit
Yeah,
on
drop
time.
it in the
Pop-up_Milwaukee.
Okay.
Okay. Pop-up_shop Milwaukee.
Okay.
Make sure y'all follow.
Shit, no way. Just drop it.
Y'all better remember it.
Drop it in the chat.
Thank y'all so much.
Tanisha, you got anything?
I do not. Have a blessed day, everybody.
And I love my man.
Y'all
Yeah.
love y'all.
Say what you got.
I want to say that my girl is a good girl, a good woman.
You don't cheat no more.
That's
He was
been dead.
single last week.
My woman.
You were
is a
single
good
last
woman,
week?
He's mocking you.
and-
Why the fuck you think I'm laughing so hard over here? You was single
I'm
last
about to-
week.
Oh, you
My
mocking me?
woman- No, I'm not mocking you. I'm
Oh,
dead.
yeah, now he engaged.
He is.
No, I'm not
Oh,
engaged.
you engaged too?
I'm not
And you want
engaged.
to
He said he
probably
know
too?
who-
Damn, y'all
marrying.
can't listen to me for a second.
We want to get to this how you was doing them. Get to the point.
Mm.
And she's a
Who
good
is
woman.
Who is she?
I
None of
asked
y'all-
you to
none
plug
of y'all
your
business.
business.
How
not
long
your
y'all been
relationship.
together?
None of y'all business who I'm fucking.
How long y'all been together? Did you fuck her on the first night when she came over?
Yes.
No.
Get back.
Peace.